Hey, buddies. Good to see you here on a wonderful Tuesday. It's a little gray. It's a little dreary out there. I actually think there's snow and slop coming. So go get your groceries, get your asses home, turn the TV on, watch the Flames game. It's too bad the Oilers aren't playing again because that was inspirational. Barnbird is brought to you by Bet365. Where's your liners, Dino? Game props, player props, totals, and the money line. Whatever your bet is, it's never ordinary at Bet365.
Preach.
Download the app. Get in on the game. Also, be 19 or older if you're going to do that.
Yeah,
Bet responsibly.
We're older. We're good.
Superchats, Youth Centers of Calgary. We'd love to give back. That's what we are. That's what we do. The kids at the Youth Centers of Calgary. You spend a little money with us, we're going to hand it off to them. They're going to accomplish wonderful things, keep everybody happy, keep things running along smoothly. I'm sitting here beside my two great co-hosts, Dean the Boom Boom Bullberg and old RP Pinder.
RP Pinder.
Hello, RP.
We got a special guest in the room today. Old Logan sitting over in the back. Brought us in some brisket.
Logan Meat Stick, they call it.
Baby. Yeah. He was bragging about his brisket. Actually, so was I. It was delicious.
So was your kid.
Really good. We're going to talk about all things sports related, especially the cultural capital captains up to the north of us and how they're out there whooping some ass, taking names, doing things that other teams just can't do, like going into Buffalo and getting an ass spanking.
What names are they taking? Is it like available goalies? Because that looks short.
Most of the names are, I want to get the F out of here. Oh, signed by who? Connor? Oh, oops. 12 and a half.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a bit of that. I think.
How you feeling, big fella?
No, that's some post game there from the Oiler locker room. Feel good. Yeah, feel good. Feel better today. It was a quart low yesterday.
What's wrong? Yeah, you're
I'm not
still
sure.
overcoming Nashville.
For no reason. I went to bed
man.
early the night before. I'm like, okay, we're getting and
you know what it is? Barometric pressure, buddy.
Is that what it is?
yeah, I thought that's probably what it was. Yeah,
Barometric
yeah,
pressure.
hyperbolic chambers and that are in my future. Good job on the intro.
Thanks, buddy.
God, he's good. Eh?
I can do it.
It's kind of Jack's punishment. Rhett sometimes will say, "Come on, Jack, let's go." It's like, all
Come on,
right,
Jack.
you're doing the intro. So that's a small price to pay as we get into it.
Jack,
here.
how's the show today?
Great show, Rhett.
All right.
Well done on the intro.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're still writing things.
I'm just.
I thought you got here so early all the time. Yesterday you told us how prepared
I
he
was
here hours and hours ahead of everyone else.
leaping the
Accomplishing.
dog this morning. I get the fantasy football trades. I'm trying to get in before the trade deadline.
I see.
Yeah, the important things.
Well, yeah, priorities, right?
You want to weigh it out on the group? It's all fancy
It's just
football
a
guys
stupid
here.
keeper league that's too convoluted to make sense. If it was our league, I would bring it to the table.
We all, I think we.
We are
Yeah,
very.
not
Rhett,
that-
come on.
So
Nice
it's a
thing
2
for a
quarterback
sports
league.
show.
Yeah.
I got the Purdy, Staff Daddy.
Yeah.
And I've got Danny Dimes, or Indianapolis Jones, as I like to
Yeah.
call him, famous from Trailer Park Boys. So I can move one of these to a contender because there's been a lot of quarterbacks getting hurt.
But you're going to want 3 because you're in a 2 league.
Yeah,
Kinda
but I'm
need
also
that
kind of
extra.
like on the bubble of in or out. I'm like 8th or 9th, and 8 teams make
Okay.
the playoffs, so I can get some really good futures.
How
So
many do you keep?
as many as you want. You just got to take them 2 rounds earlier. So I'm looking for some sneaky good late keepers. We'll see if we can't get Ricky Pearsall into the fold for next year. Let's do it. Because I got Purdy. There's your double up.
Yeah.
Grinding away here.
You're a thinker.
Well, keep us if something
I'm a
happens
nerd.
during the show. Let us know.
I've just told everyone this afternoon we're going to canvass the league, make some calls, get on the horn like Treliving is right now. Just canvass the league.
Hours and hours
And
of
then
you
we'll,
doing fantasy football.
We'll come to a decision soon enough.
End up in 9th.
Hey, we won 2 years ago.
Hey,
You
it can
got
happen.
to rebuild.
It can happen.
Murray, sometimes. Hey, Murr.
Hey, man.
Hey,
Sometimes you got to rebuild.
We're here in the McLeod Law LLP studios. McLeod Law is the only name that should pop into your head when something comes up. Oh, do you have a lawyer? Or,
Yes, McLeod Law.
Need a lawyer?
Yes,
McLeod
McLeod Law.
Yes, McLeod Law. I'm leaving you.
Yes.
Hello,
Call-
McLeod Law.
I'm taking.
I already have McLeod Law. Shit.
Get
It's
them all
the
on
race
retainer.
to get McLeod Law. Yeah,
That's what it is.
just have them in your pocket and be ready in case things go sideways.
A retainer. If you maybe put the retainer
Yeah,
out
just
now.
just always there. It's good thinking. Good thinking. I've texted Noodles. I've not heard back.
Ooh, that's
That may not mean anything.
That's disheartening.
It may not mean anything, but because he was the one who reached out and said that
if he reached out, we're fine. Yeah,
He's a professional.
he is.
Hey there, I fly to LA on Wednesday morning. I won't be there in time to do the show. Can I do Tuesday or Thursday this week? Thoughts? I said tomorrow would be fine. Okay, cool.
You're so accommodating, except when he
Cool.
wants the week off and you lambaste him. He's got.
Oh, I can't. I mean, come on. After that hit, like how he set Commonwealth Stadium on fire, like he just drops in that story at the end.
That was unbelievable.
It made our week. How can we?
Yeah, that's how you go out.
Gotta have it. Gotta have it. And we got to ask him about Chicago. You teed it up yesterday, so
I didn't see
I
nothing.
think you kind of maybe did.
Hughes did.
Hey, get your helmets on. It's a game day. The Calgary Flames opened a 2-game, 2-night little road trip. It had Pinder all in a twist yesterday. This Chicago to Buffalo
And then 2
back
days
to back.
off.
What, they had 2 off and then they're going to have
Back
2
to back.
more off?
2 days off, back to back.
I was looking at the Chicago Black because it's where they are. It's in Chicago,
Yeah.
the
Where's
city
that
by
where?
the bay.
The crazy house on the street.
4 games at home. 1 on the road. 4 games at home is what's going on with the Hawks.
Like moving forward or their last bit?
They're in the first 4.
That's an
I see what you're
interesting tidbit. If you cared,
First game back.
But I guess what I'm saying is everybody's got a little shit in their lives when it comes to the schedule. Then I think they've got like the Flames had last year. The Hawks go to LA and play the Kings twice.
That's way better than going to St. Louis.
Back
They got a party
back.
night in LA.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm confused. What's happening?
go to the Viper room.
Remember last year, Flames went to St. Louis, play them on a Tuesday and then again on a Thursday. Kind of.
Oh
a thing.
yeah,
They
they
just had to hang
yeah.
around
I
St.
was like,
Louis.
Jesus,
remember
that's
what I
weird.
said. That remember, I do remember that because I
Yeah.
feel like I remember saying they need to win.
Better
this,
win them. Yeah.
and they'd make the playoffs if
That's
they
right.
won those games. What happened?
Proverbial 4
They
players.
missed the playoffs because they didn't win them.
They lost them
Oh.
both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm looking at the Hawks here. I'm done my homework. They're really good at almost everything. And I'm not saying that like, hey, they're a playoff team. They've arrived, but it's been a really
Well,
good.
what
start.
are you saying then?
I'm saying through a quarter.
Stand
of the
by your
season,
words.
And if you take it like the first handful of games out, as they were finding their way,
Even with them in there, like it's a top 10 scoring team at 5-on-5, top 10 power play, top 10 penalty kill, top 10 in goals for.
33 goals in their last 9. They've outscored their opponents 20-9 in their last 5. And don't look now. And you said it. What if this Spencer Knight is real good?
That's the
He
key,
is looking
fellas.
really good. He's been big for them.
1 regulation loss in his last 11 starts.
They gave up the most shots against in the league, and it hasn't showed up in the goals against column because Spencer Knight's been awesome.
2.42 goals against, the 924 save
Ooh,
percentage.
oh,
for old
gosh,
Spence.
that's tidy.
It's tidy.
I wonder if he doesn't get into the old USA conversation. I mean,
USA.
for the Olympics,
USA.
it's probably
You,
probably too late. But like you've got an
well,
incredible.
Demko's out.
Well, that's the thing. So Demko, I think, was probably on track to be the number 3. You probably take Ottinger as your 2, Hellebuck as your 1. Swayman was in the mix a year ago, but I don't know where we're at on Swayman. Probably less keen than we were a year and a half ago.
I must not love hockey like
Dustin
other guys.
Wolf.
Would you want to go as the third guy?
I would want to know more about the setup because I hear they're not in the main Olympic village. They have their own. If you go to the Olympics, you want to have the Olympic experience. If you're the 3 and you're like, yeah, I was
know. Like,
I was hanging out with Usain Bolt. You're like, that'd be cool.
I
but-
backpacked through Australia and I stayed at some of those slums that the kids stay at.
Oh, the
But
hostels.
then
yeah.
I would stay at the Four
Mhm.
Seasons, and I got to
Yeah,
say, there's like there's a little bit of
Like you say, if you're the 3, there is little to no chance you're playing. at
You're
all.
going for the Olympic experience.
You're
is my
just going
point.
along.
Yeah. And so if the hockey players are going to be in their own silo, it's like, well, you already
well, you
have
can't be a
hockey.
drunk bag, Pinder.
I was going to say, and
Oh,
if you're
God,
a,
I
you know,
could
if
for
you're
sure.
a, if
I'm
you're
the
It's
number
not
3.
like you're the downhill skier whose event's over and you can just go get shit pumped. Okay, like
and if you're
that's
a,
all he's
like
thinking about.
a loser like Jack or Logan, it's like, well, this is great. We get to go on this trip. But you're in the NHL already. You're used to flying in fancy planes and beautiful hotels and stuff. This
it
would
is the
probably be
Olympics, though.
And you could also,
This
with
is-
all those millions and jillions and billions you got in your pocket,
Yeah.
go on a pretty nice vacation
yeah.
during that break.
Jillian's.
Yeah, it's coming. This
But-
AI stuff.
So anyway,
So he and Dustin Wolf will forever be tied together. Same birth years. They were the platoon at the World
Only
Juniors.
you've tied them together, but that's okay.
Teammates. World Juniors 2 years.
So World Juniors teammates,
like
is
Hulk
ti-
Hogan and Randy Savage.
Okay,
Same
we had
draft
Mega
class.
Power.
Okay, we had Jose Theodore and
Jose, is he from Mexico?
Jose. Okay, Josie, whatever. I'm better friends with them than you.
I'm not
Call
right.
what I want.
Loser.
So who else
The
was
friends call him Jose.
who
You
else was
pleb.
Hey, idiot. Who was the other goalie on our team
For which event is this?
for World Juniors? Because if you're tied,
Oh,
if you
yeah.
played World Juniors together as a tandem, then you're
Well, no,
forever.
That was one of many
Forever
overlapping
connected.
things. Yeah. No, I don't know who it was.
Oh,
Is it Matthew Garon or
I'm just making fun.
Who was
of-
it?
I forget.
I was going to say he doesn't know
Jesus,
either.
Rhett.
He was hoping you'd know. Did I play with Bob Essensa?
No, I think
No, why do I have Alan McCauley's name in my head?
He's not a
That's
goalie.
no.
Not a goalie.
Jesus.
He was a Leaf and a Shark, as I
He
recall.
stuck me in the face.
So basically, the long story short, same draft class, teammates at World Juniors. Dustin Wolf was always second fiddle. Dustin Wolf had like identical numbers. Dustin Wolf was short, and he had to play backup the whole time. Now Spencer Knight finally gets a chance to start in the league because he's been behind Bob his whole career. And you get two guys like didn't really play out the other way, but the Flames are dog shit the other night. They lost 4-0 to Chicago, but these guys go way back. This is a Dustin Wolf. I was screwed. I was better than you the whole time. Knife. Let's go. Or just lose again.
Yeah. I don't know if that's on the ticker tape outside the
Don't know.
Wolf versus
Not in Chicago.
Wolf versus Knight because you know why.
Money on the board. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway,
Alan
They
McCauley
were-
was on that team though.
they were embarrassed by the Hawks.
Thoroughly. Maybe one of their worst games of the year.
There have been some.
Because like Vegas was really bad.
It had felt like they had kind of turned the corner because they played some more
Right.
impressive. They've had some better
I think
efforts.
it was
and then
after the
it-
Rangers win. Because they beat the Rangers 5-1. You're like, wow, they scored 5. That's
gross. One of those.
It was gross. It was ew.
Yeah. They've got this Bedard guy. He's also pretty good.
Perhaps the reports of his demise were premature.
They played Toronto in their last game,
Rallied.
beat Toronto 3-2. Bedard was blanked in that game, but prior to that had a 9-game point streak. There's been a few, I know you always pointed.
Nine.
I think I'm caught up. 19 points in the 9 games did Bedard have prior to the 0.
Was that
against the
better than
Leafs.
our top
I think the
scorers?
Flames totally maybe
That's
have
not
a 9
the-
game
that's not
stretch
how
of
we
19
wanna-
points, but
It's not the measurement system we're using.
Oh, each to his own.
It's not important. No. But yeah, 401 in their last 5. They're scoring a bunch now. 6 power play
They're
goals
fun to
in their last
watch.
5. Sorry about that. What year and a half that you guys were really no good, and then you got a superstar. And
Nazar looks good. I think like they're going to be Lev Shunov. They picked 2, which is a little bit controversial. You could have had a Mishkov or a Demidov. Can't remember which draft year, but like he's playing top 4 minutes for them out of Michigan State, Belarus, and like there's a lot of good young players. There's Vlasic's a monster on the back end.
Old Nolan Allen better pull up his socks. He's in Rockford. My old
Ollie
D
Moore,
partner's nephew.
Oliver Moore is really starting to pop for them.
remember the Rockford
First
Files?
I've
Yeah,
been in
sure don't,
Rockford. It's a
Dean.
dump. Awful.
James
city.
Garner, Jack. Great theme song.
No idea.
I lost credit card roulette at the Rockford Tilted Kilt. Awful night.
Oh dear. Sounds like a great night
That's
though.
big tab, horrible
Yeah.
city. No good.
Isn't it? Sometimes that's what you do though, right? When you're in a bad city,
Yeah,
you
you're
go
just like-
extra hard. 'cause
You're like,
it's
this
oh
place
my
sucks.
God.
We need to bleach our memories.
At least that's how Dean does it.
Noodles is good to go.
Oh, shoot,
Yeah,
thank the
that's
good
we
Lord,
got a-
because
we
we
got
were
a noodler
failing
update.
miserably.
Got a
Very,
noodler
very,
update
very.
there. So yeah, that's the game. So what time are we doing this one?
Game
tonight?
within the game, Dean.
6:30.
Oh my goodness.
And then a
I'm gonna have to-
5:30 tomorrow.
I'm gonna have to make sure I'm ready.
I hope you are. You doing
Uh,
pre, post, all of it?
That's
No,
what
I
you're in
don't
the
think
Dino
so.
pocket. What are you talking about? See, this is the thing. If it's 8, it's like, oh gosh, and then 6:30, like that'd be
Oh, it's
perfect.
not
Like,
in-
well, I gotta. Well, I don't know. Why wasn't this on the schedule earlier?
It's not inconvenient. I need to line things up.
Reshuffle.
It's very good. I'm very happy about it.
That might be prime Dino
Kind of
puck
snuck
drop.
up on you.
I would think you've had time to get the kids fed, and you can
6:30
settle
is
in,
good.
even have some corn ready. a bowl
Oh,
of
it
corn.
depends on the day. We had a regette practice yesterday. and it
I
was-
heard someone tell me that one of the teams for girls hockey, 85 hundo for the year
You're buying the franchise
to
or-
play.
to play.
Well, there's some rich people out there.
There are
It's
a
like,
lot.
yeah,
of
we're going to
rich
play an extra
pricks.
exhibition game in Tampa. Yeah, that'll add your cost.
Yeah.
We're doing some tournaments this year. Oh, where are you going? You going to Sparwood? No, we're going to Toronto and
We're ahead of
Houston.
Prince Albert. Yes, yes, we are.
Yeah, PA.
Dax, you idiot. You're supposed to give me the info.
The flight.
Good God.
That's not good. Not great.
What a donkey.
I don't even know if you can fly to PA, can you? Do they have an airstrip there?
Oh, yeah. That's where I did my flying.
You're flying?
20
That's
20
where I
hours.
did my
You
flying.
did mushrooms in a boreal forest? Or
Well,
what?
there's different types of flying, but
Flying nonetheless. So that's the game tonight.
are you excited for it? It's
Sure.
actually much better than if we, going into the season, you would not have been excited for it.
Yeah, even
I
as
thought
early
old-
as yesterday, I probably wouldn't. Today,
I thought old Poopy Pants Bedard, I thought he was a kind of a Poopy Pants last
Yeah.
year. He had the pout on.
I felt
Now
for him
it's
because
like,
that team
my
was
God.
so bad and everyone
you're
wants
so
everything right away.
sympathetic.
you are very
But
Would understand.
empathetic and
Yeah.
the biggest
thoughtful and caring.
the biggest change for him is like he spent the whole offseason just skating. His foot speed was not, it was just meh last year. And this year already, like the speed
So
stuff
that's what
is-
you've analyzed is that his foot speed.
Smarter people than me have noted
so
that
somebody's
his
told you
speed
that he
bursts
worked
and
on his
top
foot
speeds
speed?
are considerably higher than last
Good.
year.
Good.
Which if you're going to be an elite playmaker, like that burst will help you. Not a lot of guys can do that, to be fair. But he went to the lab and he's added some speed.
The lab.
He just called Rhett and he's got all the
Yeah.
pseudoscience going.
Well, he's got Biz teaching him how to take face-offs from last year, if you remember. Now he's got
That
Retro
might have been the problem last
working
year.
on his edge work.
Fasting.
Yeah,
How many face-offs did Biz take in the NHL?
yeah, I'm not sure.
Hopefully
up.
none. I'm not. The coach was not sending him out to take it.
Yeah, not sure.
Can we go to him now?
What about the Flames? Like,
we're
anything on the
trying to
Flames side.
ignore
We've
it.
talked a lot about the Hawks.
I feel like
there.
we're
Is this-
trying to ignore them. I heard that a sports writer wrote something about a report card, a quarter
Oh,
poll report card. I heard.
yeah.
I didn't read it.
Well, you didn't like the projected points through a quarter of the season, so I imagine the report card would be premature too.
Yeah. I heard someone talking about it and they were saying, what do you think of the top two lines compared to the top or the bottom two? In my head,
They're
I
all
was
the same.
like, what do we,
Yeah.
Which lines?
how are you different? What is,
They've all played on all the lines.
Now, are we on Sam Morton watch? You were saying
no,
before?
Hank Horton.
Yeah, Sam
Right.
Horton, Hank Horton.
Right.
I get the sense that when you looked at what they did, like Rory Cairns wasn't bad, but Rory Cairns' skill set doesn't scream Ryan Huska fourth line, does it? And I think they want to get Igor into the top nine. I think they want to get Connor Zary off fourth line center. And the way that you would do that would be have a fourth line with like a center with Klapka and Lomberg, and Morton is more of a natural center than Dryden Hunt. In my
Boy,
opinion.
the Igor
As
thing is-
long, listen, all of that is fine and good as long as Backlund and Coleman stay together. The rest of it, I don't care. Just those two,
I mean, you can
Well,
break them
if
up.
you-
but that
dial it
works.
up. Keep them together.
And I'll say this: whoever's on that wing, keep your fucking head up.
Yeah,
That's
he's
right.
not-
Yeah.
we're not-
Whoever's going,
we're-
I mean,
I would put
get it on
Zary
a
there.
swivel.
not
All right.
tiddlywinks, buddy. Let's
right.
go.
We've
What are
seen.
tiddlywinks?
Oh, yeah.
It's like a thing you throw and
flip-
bounce a ball.
Game.
You bounce, or is that Jacks?
That's Jack's because you got to bounce the
So
ball.
what's
Cup.
Tiddlywinks
tiddly-
and Jack's the same, Jack?
You flip it into a cup or something.
I don't know.
Jack, figure out tiddlywinks for us, would you?
Go ahead, Ryan. What were we
Those
talking
guys
about?
in
The
Edmonton
Lions?
love cup-
Zaragoza?
Cup games.
Do they? Yeah,
Oilers
they do,
Nation
drinking
could
games,
play in cup games. And,
It's,
you know,
it's funny
bomb.
because I've been thinking, looking at the Oilers, the one thing they were missing was a cup, but you were talking about something else.
Oh.
Yeah,
Zing.
nice extension.
Yeah. What's he thinking?
I wish I didn't sign that.
He's thinking I'm an idiot.
You waited all
Why
that
did
time.
I bother?
You were a month away from getting a free audit, and
You're
like,
telling
"Nah,
me, yeah, you couldn't get that one at Christmas?
I'll just trust the guys that wouldn't give Dylan Holloway $1.5 million. I'll let
I
them at the. You know what? I'm in. I'm
Again,
in.
I can't decide if I. What an amazing statement by a player, right? Like
It's
in a way, right?
incredibly loyal
But it's
and
also
selfless.
stupid.
Yeah, you sit there and you watch him sitting on the bench,
He wanted out of that game yesterday so bad.
and you feel like, fella,
You didn't have to.
This isn't on you.
we've been telling you for months and months. Just you got you, especially you, have all the time in the world.
Yes. 12 and a half.
No one is ever going to come up and say, "Well, we need a decision today." Oh, do you really?
Well, shoot,
I
I,
mean,
better get to my decision making.
You make the rules, and you did that, and now you're.
Mhm.
Let's go to the hotline.
Oiler honk hotline.
Yeah, the Oiler honk He was there last week. Flew out for wasn't a game there. Just had to get there.
Isn't he a minority owner of the Oilers?
No, he's
got
a
a piece of
the
everything.
billionaires club meeting was in Edmonton. Apparently,
That's where the billionaires hang. We know
Crystal
that.
Waters, plumbing and heating.
November in Edmonton.
Woo! Crystal clear choice for your home comfort. Whatever's going on in your home, furnace, air conditioning, garage heaters. Ooh. Crystal Waters, plumbing and heating. CrystalClearCalgary.com is the website. There again, something goes on in your home, Crystal Waters. First thing that pops into your mind. And again, I was at the gas station the other day. I was filling up my rig.
Cheap as chips right now, Dean.
And
Is it?
Crystal Waters. They gone with the black look now on a lot of their
I've seen that.
vehicles. Very
It's like
nice.
night mode. Yeah.
Yeah, very nice.
Sleek.
We go to the Insider Hotline with Craig Tavish.
Mac T, what up?
There he is. Jamie McLennan joins us. Hello, Noodles.
No helmet. Mac T. It's
Yeah, no lid.
my old teammate.
Yeah.
Only guy I played against that didn't wear a helmet, and I remember being in the corner checking him in St. Louis. You were probably on the bench. And
I
I'm like,
probably
"Oh,
was. I mean,
this-
the weirdest thing about it is I saw him get hit head first into the boards and folded like just a tent and just got up like nothing. Like it was crazy. Like he was. Now, if you're Rhett, you could speak to us. If you're playing against a guy with no bucket, you're probably going to be more mindful of your.
I was extremely mindful. I was like, this is awkward. I
What
got
about my stick? Watch my stick.
Yeah. He's not wearing a helmet.
Yeah, he's not wearing a helmet. I remember forgetting my helmet for my mask for practice one time in the minors for Jimmy Roberts, the gritty old coach. And we were off-site practicing at some place called Lakeshore in Worcester, Massachusetts. And I forgot my mask, and our trainer, JC, was bringing it over. He started practice, and he said, get in the net, and he just yelled to the group, keep it down on this end. So I was standing in the net making saves. The guys were shooting from the blue line, the long stretch plays. And next, we had a French guy named Marquis Mathieu who wasn't paying attention, came down the wall, took a slap shot
Oi.
about, hip height, a little higher. And I was like so terrified making saves. And then they delivered my mask and he skated over it. He goes, it's like a soldier going to war without a helmet. And I said, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
And then we had another guy named Freddie Knipscher who Freddie Knipscher forgot his skates. He made Freddie and runners run the whole practice.
Jeez.
So we were
love it.
we were doing 3-line breakouts. There's Freddie, the centerman, running
On
up
the ice? I thought you meant he was running the stairs. They put him on the ice and runners.
See, this is the fun stuff you're talking about us to doing.
He ran the whole practice. The whole practice, 40
Broom ball.
on the ice. Freddie Knipscher would run like that was team building. Jimmy's like, you don't want to have your skates. He's like, you're running on the ice. So he would be running down the wall, get a pass, shoot on the net. Everyone would wait for him to get in line. Then we would keep going. It was
This is-
unbelievable.
It's like a scene out of Slapshot. This is
Golden era.
amazing.
Golden era of the
I love it.
game.
I love it.
Yeah.
What's going on today?
How are your Oilers?
Yeah,
My
you're a
Oilers.
you're a big Oiler guy.
They're fine. They're
No, they're,
they're
not.
not.
Fine. They're shit.
What
Come
are you
on,
talking
we'd love
about?
to pile on here.
I don't pile on any team.
Okay, so Noodles, let's take the rational. Okay, you have two superstars in their prime. The guy
Oh.
that had a chance to leave just
going-
gave you the hometown discount,
Full big
and you're
picture,
bottom 8 in the NHL by points percentage a quarter of the way through the year. Everything's fine. Your goalies still suck. You haven't addressed it. Your D look old. Your young
look
scoring
old.
wingers are doing nothing.
Bouchard and Wallman's 28. Bouchard's 24.
How's that home look? 1,000?
So that, yeah, the one guy's old.
And actually, Elkholm was actually the best player. He was their best D last night. But
That's a good time.
they're not motivated. Like I think it's funny. Like I'm in Toronto and everyone's like, "Well, what's wrong with the Oilers?" I'm like, "Man, you should probably look at your own team."
Yeah.
I think they're fine. They're tired. They don't look motivated at all.
They can't be motivated.
Like I'm going to take a quote out of Brad Treliving's press conference this morning. He said, "Listen, this is on me. When the team plays up to its potential and then it's still no good, then you take a look at it. That team, like you just talked about the Oilers, they're playing at 20%. Let's see when Hyman's at 100%. They get RNH back. They get Kapanen. They start to play better. I still think they need a new goaltender.
Can I bring up a concern I would have with that? Because I don't disagree with you. I think they're probably better than they are showing. The issue becomes, how far do you fall? Like, they're not motivated because they lost in the finals twice, and it's been one hell of that's hard to overcome, and you have a short off season, and it's hard to get up for games in November. But if you're far enough back, it's not a light switch.
Yeah.
You don't get to walk in on January 1st and go, okay, we're going to win 20 in a row.
Okay, but let me ask
Especially with their goaltending.
There's a stat. Who's had the toughest schedule in the league this year so far?
That seems very.
What?
I don't know.
Oh, you didn't
Based
look
on
at
what? Last year's standings?
No,
or the
I don't
standings
look
today?
at that.
No, I'm just saying, you look at, this is a team that's gone east twice, just like your Calgary Flames, which I'm pissed off about. They're playing in Chicago, then Buffalo. Who
Rest
the hell
is
makes
normal.
these schedule? It's
Like
insane.
another back-to-back.
No,
later in the
you
week.
got to think about.
It's insane. It's
gotta
insane to go.
It's an hour flight, and you
And
don't want to
lose an
spend
hour,
any. You don't
it's-
want to spend any more time in Buffalo than you have to. What are you going to do in Buffalo for a day? Just get in, get the hell out of there.
No, you go and visit the lovely people of Buffalo. There's good people there. You know it. My point being is that I try and step back and remove emotion and go, yes, like when you're talking Edmonton, they're no good. They haven't been playing very good, but that's a better team than they're showing. I look at strength of schedule. I look at, injuries, all of the types of things. Like here in Toronto, like that team, I don't even know what that team looks like because they haven't had a full team in a long time. But they're better than they show. But how much better? Because their D are old and slow. That's what concerns me. They don't have a puck-moving guy. Their goaltending is good when both of them are there. When one or the other is there, it's not as good because they're not clear starters. We all know the problem in Edmonton, or at least one of them, is I think they need a new goaltender. I do. I think even if it's a lateral move, I think they're going to do it at some point. There's only 3 goalies I could identify that would be a lateral or upgrade right now off teams that would probably part with their goaltenders.
Who?
Binnington from St. Louis. That's an upgrade. That guy's a winner, and he's a starter, and he's a clean butterfly. Like he's good.
He's a good goalie. We get
UC Saros from Nashville, who is an elite starter on a junk team. And yes, his numbers have struggled, but you are
He's
what
an upgrade. Yeah.
you are what you. The third one is more of a lateral move, Elvis Merzlikins. And again, bad team, and Jet Greaves is pushing him out. But Merzlikins has good feet, good butterfly. He's a little bit of a strange goaltender. But he's a clear cut starter. He's a guy. So
I can see the Merzlikins one happening. I'm trying to put myself in the headspace of Doug Armstrong or Barry Trotz and saying, yeah, we're going to move away from this guy that kind of has been the face of the franchise for both of them for the last 5 to 10 years.
Well, Doug Armstrong, my understanding, again, from insiders, that's not for me. I'm not an insider. I'm not a reporter. Hasn't it been reported that Doug Armstrong said that every player is available on his roster?
He said that twice in the last 3 years, but yeah.
But still, I mean,
I just don't think he's moved Binnington. But I mean, maybe he does.
Of course, he'd move Binnington.
He's the
right.
GM of Team Canada. That's his starting goalie at the Olympics, and St. Louis ain't that far out of it. I mean,
he's got 1 year left at 6.
Isn't St. Louis just above Calgary?
they're right by Edmonton.
Well, how many points?
Jeez.
It's tight.
Let's say
we'll pull up the
4.
standings. That's fine.
Edmonton's got 22, and I think
And they played more than everyone else too. Pull up the bottom 10, Jack, because they're both in the bottom 8 with the Calgary Flames. And this is where I'm like, maybe everything isn't okay with the Oilers. Like, yes, we know they're better than this, but like they have 4 regulation wins in 21 games. 4. That's awful.
They're
That's worse than the league.
over 500, and they've had the worst schedule in the league by far because they've had to go east twice. Nobody's had a 7-game road trip. Has anybody yet? LA maybe. LA has to.
Yeah, and I'm not here to say the Oilers are bad. They're going to miss the playoffs. I'm just looking at contenders like Dallas and Colorado and New Jersey and saying the Oilers look nowhere near those teams right now.
Why do you say Dallas is a contender?
because they've made it to the Western Conference Final 2 years in a row, and they're younger and have players heading into their prime and a better goaltender than Edmonton?
I'm trying to remember who beat them. Just trying to remember.
No, that was last year with a team where they didn't replace the guys that left this summer. Like you're gonna have a really tough time telling me.
You're very concerned about
Corey
that.
Perry's got 7 goals. Like they're not missing him. They're not missing Evander Kane who'd push a guy around if he hit McDavid. And how's Ike Howard looking for you in the A?
Evander Kane did not play very well for them last year, and you know that.
Well, he missed the regular season, but he was a helpful part because he's got some muscle. Like Trent Frederick has 1 goal in like 20 games, and he's got an 8-year deal and can't even fight. He's useless.
Two guys that haven't played well for them that is glaring for me, Frederick and Henrique. Henrique is another guy who looks his age. Everybody else is fine. Like, I'm not worried about them. Mangiapane's been good. Roslovic.
He's minus 15 playing with one of the superstars. That's atrocious.
You know what it is? They're not playing well. Like they're not playing well defensively. Like like I just breathe. I don't get worked up about this stuff. I know
some do.
I can tell you, our friends in Edmonton are a little concerned about Mangiapane because he's got 4, but they're all tapping.
Year after year. And then what happens? All the people go, oh, yeah, that team woke up and got playing. Like it's every year, it's the same conversation. Oh, what's wrong with the Oilers? What's wrong with the Oilers?
So they're going to finish where in the West?
They probably finished 3rd.
In the conference?
They did last year. Third in
the
their
division.
conference. Yeah.
In
the division. Sorry, in the division.
He means
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Guess
who did that last year too? Florida. Not a problem.
Yeah. Well.
Are you worried about Florida?
No, because they're doing it without their 2 best
I'm very
players.
worried about Florida, to be honest with you. I think Barkov being out.
The goalie gave up 5 goals last night on 13 shots.
I don't care what it is. Every team runs out of gas. There's only so much that is in the tanks. 3 years in a row, finals. Like these guys, that's
I'm more
heavy.
worried about their health. Like.
Yeah. But that's part of it, right? Their health you get beat up when you play that much hockey. You had a whole nother season. They've played 4 seasons.
5 regulars missing. Like that's and they're gonna. I think they're a playoff team. I think they'll be fine because they're good players.
Savvy.
They missed a bunch of guys last year too. That's why they were a 3-seed Noodles. Come on, like they missed Kachuk. They missed Kachuk for 3 months last year. He came back for the playoffs. Like,
and
the Panthers are doing it without their best 2 players. The Oilers are in a worse spot with their best 2 players. Like if you're going apples to apples,
you just stop.
They're actually not in a worse spot than they were last year at this time, were they?
It's comparable. I mean, they had turned the corner by now last year, but it was a bad October. Yes.
Yeah, let's talk 20 games from now when they haven't played only 8 home games. They have a balanced schedule, when they've got health, when they've got and I still think too, one other thing is they're a lot like Toronto. They're a work in progress. Like I don't think that's their finished product.
I agree.
I don't want to talk about the.
And here's the other thing. Yeah, I came on to talk about my Flames. What's going on?
I know it's it's my fault. It's my fault.
I know Jack doesn't allow me to, but that I'm very proud
Look
of.
at that.
Yeah. Who's that good looking?
Look at that guy.
Yeah, look at that guy. Yeah.
That is good feet right there. You want quick? Look at the feet.
Look at that. Jack, hey, careful. I'll cover that up with a sheet next time. Right?
That's right.
Did that guy almost get a Jennings trophy? Is that correct?
Well, there's what is this? There's what's Jennings? The top goals.
The team GAA.
Jennings, but my name's not on it.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
almost
25 games. If they knocked it down to 19, I would have done it.
Mika's so selfish.
You have the trophy and your name's not on it?
It was actually Roman Turek in St. Louis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
you
take it in and engrave it. I can bring it to my house.
It's a team award for goals against.
We'll put your name.
Yeah, you should do that.
I should.
Who's going to reach down and give him a squeeze and make a trade? There's got to be a GM out there that's finally going to just say, you know what? I've seen enough.
I got one for you.
All right.
Montreal.
Ooh,
I like that.
They hit the skids.
They lost their 4th in a row last night. They got absolutely pumped on a 3-game homestand.
And to me, I think if you're Kent Hughes, now listen, they lost in a shootout. So that's and they were down 3-1 late in that game. I was watching that game quite intently. They do miss the 4 players. Gooley, I love as a defenseman, but he's had a tough time staying healthy.
Yeah.
Laine, what is Patrick Laine to you guys?
Didn't know he was playing.
Aloof.
Very, but like When he's in there, scores in that one area.
Isn't that the same area where Caulfield scores too, though?
Yes. So you're right. It's a great point, Boomer.
He's a salary dump at the deadline.
New Hook I like. I really like New Hook's speed, and I think he's a smart player. And Kirby Dach had really kind of come on recently, but that guy can't stay healthy.
No.
But if you look at it, if I'm Montreal, regardless, even if Kirby Dach or Alex Newhook were healthy, I was still looking for center ice help.
Yep.
So, if I'm Montreal, I'm calling Doug Armstrong and seeing, what is Shen? What does it cost for Shen? I'm calling Barry Trotz going, what does Ryan O'Reilly cost? I'm calling Craig Conroy and going, what is Nazem Kadri in play? That type of stuff. Those are the three that I'm looking at just off the top of my head.
Yeah, they need a 2C bad. And to your point, even if Doc's healthy, like he's overslotted as a 2. Same with
exactly. So then, Doc can go to your 3 and you can push Newhook to the wing if you have to, because he's a really fast player. But that's the team I'm circling. I think Toronto's trying to do something, but it's for the sake of doing something as well. You got to get better, but almost just to shake the team up. I think Edmonton's probably, but I think what they're looking at is kicking tires on the goaltending market.
Do Edmonton and Toronto have the assets to make something happen, though?
Well,
Oilers get their picks. Yeah,
but the Oilers have a couple young assets. That's the thing. Like you could probably roll Howard into something.
And they're first the next 2 years.
Yeah,
so
like
that's what Toronto doesn't have.
They've got the picks and some young players where the Leafs have Easton Cowan, Ben Danford, and their first rounder in 2028. Those are their 3, picks or 3 something that teams will be looking at. Other teams have a lot more. That's why I brought up the Montreal Canadiens. They've got currency, man.
Yeah, that's
currency. You
Top
could be
system.
looking at, what's the right shot defensive? Reinbacher. He's got hurt a lot, but he looks like he's a player if he could stabilize and get his body in order. They've got some other young players in Laval. They got picks. They got cap space. They got all sorts of things that they can be creative with.
So that Michael Hage, the centerman, is going to be everyone's going to want him for if you're going to give him a center.
Even the Jack Guy's brother there, Florian. He seems like a nice player. Like, I don't know what his ceiling is at the NHL. I've watched him live a few times, but that's the thing. So I could, again, where I don't know how you guys feel, but I look at Connie, I look at Doug Armstrong, I look at Barry Trotz. Those are the 3 organizations that probably might be sellers sooner than later. I don't know.
Well, can I ask? I know what your answer is going to be, but I read an interesting article from our Flames Nation reporter,
Yes,
Bobby Germany, about the fact that Conroy doesn't have a contract. What's up with that? Is kind of the point he was making. What is up with that?
Coach got an extension.
The gist of the
contract. I mean, he would have been the first guy I signed. He's architect here, kind of a retool. I've liked his moves. He's been patient. He's been on top.
Was handed a pile of muck.
I was going to say it's
7 UFAs.
I was kind of talking. This isn't really even his team yet.
No.
In many ways, this is still the remnants of Treliving's
This is the beginning
team.
of his team, and they're not doing
His
very
draft picks are just starting to come in. His trades. Now, again, you can say what you want about Sharon Govich and whether that's worked or whatever, but I still think that we haven't had a chance to see what Conroy's team looks like.
Yeah, like I think of the Lindholm deal, and
well.
it's
Okay, let him
just
talk.
real quick.
He's the guy.
Gridden and Brestevich are the 2 guys he got. Neither of them are here yet,
That's
and
right.
they're looking good.
Yeah, no, you're right. These are great points because the moves that Connie have made, it was almost gun to his head too, right? Full, like these type of deals, Lindholm, like you've got to figure out, does your player now he might have a gun to his head, I don't know, but with Rasmus Anderson, are you signing him? Or are you going to move him? Or what are you doing? Right? Like that type of stuff. But it's Connie's job to maximize what you get back and what you do with that currency. Go ahead, Rhett.
So if you are the owner looking and watching, and the owner, and I don't think nobody wants a Buffalo thing. And I don't think the Buffalo thing is record setting. So I don't think that a reset has to be Buffalo. But he clearly is never and doesn't want that sort of thing. If you're Mr. Ed, what is your analysis of what Conroy has done? Has he gotten enough in the trades? Is he right? Like, whether or not the team sucks this year, they're not doing well. And Mr. Edwards, the owner, might want the team to do better, but that's almost irrelevant. Probably when you're watching Conroy or when you're in that position, you're looking down going, okay, have the trades turned out? Are the players coming? Do I see a progression here? Is that how would you evaluate what he's done?
Well, what I've evaluated is a lot what Pinder was saying. Like, what have you gotten back? What are you doing with your draft picks? How are you developing these players? And, what is – I always try to step back and go, what's your immediate plan, your 1-year plan, your 3-year plan, your 5-year plan? What do you see? Who do you see involved? Like, that's the crazy part. You could look at – again, we always talk about the whiteboard. You could lay a lot of players on that whiteboard. I could ask the four of us, how many players from the current roster do you think 5 years from now would be on your whiteboard? Like,
4.
Yeah, it's not
like 3 or 4, right?
Zary, Coronado, Wolf, and maybe Ball. Yeah.
Right. So
Ball should be, but he ain't playing.
Huberto too, but yeah.
But what I'm saying is, and those are players that, Connie has either acquired and signed long-term. Like it's not like he has signed a bunch of guys and is stuck with all these contracts. He's working on flexibility, and flexibility is
An asset.
It's an asset in today's world. Cap flexibility and having the ability to move players in and out. So you look at it, how do you achieve it? Like, you're getting a new building soon. You want to be competitive with that new building. You're selling tickets, you get people fired up. There might be some short-term pain. I don't believe the Calgary Flames are just going to open a door and wave a white flag and go, hey, we're rebuilding and don't even bother showing up. They've got to sell tickets. They still have a product on ice. And keep in mind, I've talked about this, I feel like weekly with you guys. When I'm in that room, I'm trying to win every night. Rhett, you've been in that room where I was in that room in 2001 when we were trying to win and we weren't very good. But like, the players are trying to win. The manager's trying to build a winner. The fan base is allowed to judge whatever they can and, whatever they want to do, and same with the media. But I look at it, I think Connie, if you ask me, and that's a long version, but I think he's done a very good job with what he's been handed. And it's still, to Boomer's point, a work in progress. So I want to give him the bandwidth. I'm shocked. You told me that. I'm shocked he doesn't have a deal. I'm actually forgot he didn't have a deal, because in my mind I assumed he signed when Huska extended as well, but I forgot that he didn't.
And look, if this was an organization that went out and hired established top of the market GMs, maybe you could build a case. But every time they go shopping for a GM, it's someone that's way out of the loop retread or somebody's first time where they make mistakes. I would be absolutely furious if Connie doesn't get an extension, because they haven't paid for GMs.
Yeah, but I think he's done a good job too.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah.
If you sat there and go, my God, like, we've got a disaster on our hands. And again, I'm not here to fire bullets, but Kevin Adams, I don't know in Buffalo if he's done a good job or if he inherited a mess or it's a combination of both, or the owner got involved.
He's been there long enough that his decisions are his decisions.
With saying it without saying it, like, that's where it's like, if they decided to move on, you go, oh, I get it. 14 years, no playoffs. Traded away players that went on to win cups and do all these things that could have been in your wheelhouse.
Yep.
That's not the case here with Connie. The one thing that I've really been impressed with Connie is he's built like a culture and a program there. And guys, you don't see a lot of guys throwing their hands up and going, I got to get out of here. There's contract status. I get that situation, but it's not like,
for conversation's sake, can I just interrupt you? Is there another side to it, though? Because let's not kid ourselves. We're very biased. We love Connie, and we want him back, and I do believe in what he's doing.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, Rasmus Anderson, do you think you could have got – I mean, we don't know what we're going to get for him, but is that you allowed him to come back? He's not signed, and you could have traded him last year. We're assuming for more than you'll be able to trade him for this year.
right.
We're expecting a huge ransom for all these guys. Have they been as good as what you like? Have the returns been as good as, or do we have a bias?
Well, okay. So The only thing you could go back to, and you just jog something in my
Kevin
memory.
Ball, 5.5. Is that good? Because he ain't playing worth 5.5 right now.
Well, that comes back to Markstrom. You know, when did you trade him? Did you trade him at the right time, or did you trade him when you could? Or keep in mind, the player controls a lot of this. With
He kiboshed it earlier. So
right,
And you got Reshny in that deal too. Don't forget that. That's the first round.
I'm just all of it.
See, this is why I need Pinder, because he's like the voice of.
You can have him.
Well, they hate it, but I do know who was traded for who. That's right.
Right. So this is why I need him to go, oh, by the way, that's not a complete trade because of this X, Y, and Z.
The tricky thing is you never know.
You need 5 years. That's the problem.
You don't know what the players are going to be, and you don't know what deals were made. Like, we're led to believe there was a great deal with the LA Kings for Rasmus Anderson, but Anderson wasn't going to sign an extension. So, okay, that doesn't happen. We don't know what the offers were for Anderson last year at the deadline. We don't know what the offers were for Markstrom. We can judge the deals that were made.
Right.
But you never, well, what an idiot. You could have had way more. You could have it.
But Edwards would know what was available.
Theoretically, yeah. It didn't sound like they shopped Rasmus last year. They were too worried about.
They were too close to
this group
it.
has earned the right to do it, and you're like, okay, so that is the feel good human element of not doing the trade. You always say you have to be a psychopath to be a GM.
Yes,
like the absolute asset management piece, it was a fail because you're not talking about an extension at the deadline last year. You're not allowed to sign one. It was a non-issue. So you would have, and you watched the Leafs go to Calgary, try to get Anderson, can't do it, and then give a top prospect and a first for Brandon Carlo, who I think at the time was an inferior player. Like, I think there was a haul for him.
Yeah, no, you're right. The word is sociopath. Psychopath is for goaltenders.
Sorry. Yeah. Wrong path.
Helmetless goaltenders.
Wrong path.
But you're right. Like, that's the you get what you get, what the marketplace says at that time. Connie's getting paid a lot of money to figure out what is the sweet spot for player X. Okay. Now, the only thing we don't know, and we never will know, is what is the messaging from above? Is Murray saying, like you said, Pinder, keep the band together. They've earned the right. Okay. So maybe Connie had something in the offseason from a manager going, hey, I'll give you a king's ransom for player X. Well, he's not available because the directive from above is this. So, it comes back to what Boomer is saying. It's like, we will never know, if he could have got more from Markstrom, because we don't know when Connie pulled the deal, it was the right time to pull the deal. So that's what the maximum he could do. Markstrom want to go to New Jersey. New Jersey was willing to give this X, Y, and Z, and that's it. So that's the deal you get. With Anderson, it seems like there might be a few pressure points. It might be right now.
Yeah.
With teams that are struggling going, I need this guy sooner than later. It might be, again, as I brought up Connie's name with Doug Armstrong's name and Barry Trotz's name. It might be, Kent Hughes is calling right. I need help right now because my team needs help right now. What are you willing to, if this player is willing to go, here's what I'm willing to give you. But, Connie, I've said it all along. Connie and Doug Armstrong and Barry Trotz have the luxury of time to try and build the market for their players. Because if they believe that their season is not what it's going to be, then you're open for business and you maximize what you get coming back. And that comes back to, has Connie done a good enough job with the draft picks and putting a stamp on this team? I say yes, and that's why I'm shocked he doesn't have a deal.
I'm surprised too. I think that's the general consensus, that it's a little confusing.
It has been kind of how the team has done business, though. There's been a lot, whether it's
consistent.
staff, coaches, management, where guys go into the last year of their deal without extensions and they play them out. And then I just remember Ken King would always talk, we're going to have a full evaluation at the season's end. Everyone's being paid. Everyone has a contract. No one's here.
Making me mad.
It's like, okay.
Well, I mean, that is all true, but there's a way to treat people in a first-class organization, and leaving families swinging in the wind with 1 month left on their contract. You can treat people better than that if you know they're good at what they do.
Agreed, especially if you believe that person or player is staying.
Right.
Like, that's the other thing. It's like, I will say, for all of Daryl's warts, Daryl was a guy, when he was a manager, was like, I want you in my organization. Let's figure out how to make it work. That's it. Like, there was no messing around, no mind games. It was like, we got to figure out a price point. Daryl was great to me. I remember he was going to sign me back, and we had negotiated a price, and he said, hold on a couple weeks. He goes, I might be able to get you 25 extra grand. Like I've never had a manager do that.
Yeah.
You know, it was like, you know, I can't remember what I made.
Murray's furious right now.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
25 grand.
But if he had a budget to work with, meaning he might have been able to move some money around and got somebody a little cheaper and found. So Murray wouldn't be mad at that. If Daryl hit a budget, it's more about how he allocated the money. So my point being is like, I don't know, you know, comes back to what you're saying, Pinder, like how you treat people. Here's the other thing. Craig Conroy, if he doesn't have a contract next year, there'll be other teams looking at him. Like he's, you know,
Buffalo.
Exactly. Like there's other teams that their manager position might come up and go, I like that guy. You know, he's a forward-thinking guy. I like what he's done with what, you know, what's happening.
Guys in the New York Hockey Hall of Fame. I've seen his picture on the wall.
So,
natural fit there.
The thing that he's done best that he doesn't get credit for in just the big market, because it's way too zoomed in, is the last 2 draft classes have been exceptional that he's had. And I know it's early and these kids haven't arrived. It doesn't mean they're all going to make it. But when you talk to the scouting community and you talk to the analytics nerds, these guys are all way ahead of their brethren in those same rounds.
Yeah.
Like that's the hardest thing to get credit for, because Murray can be like, yeah, I haven't seen any on the roster.
I think the other thing too, and not to jump on you, but the other thing he's done too, and I know we kind of worried about it just as observers, but when you come in as a GM, I think sometimes the easy thing is, we're just going to sign him. He didn't sign Elias Lindholm. He didn't sign Noah Hannafin. Like he didn't take the easy route because there was a lot of business for him to make, and he did not have the hammer in any of those deals. Really, it was him he had all these UFAs and all of this. I think he's done a good job in terms, and July 1st has been a non-issue. He signed Matt the last year,
no bad
whatever, no harm, no foul. Did nothing this year.
Yeah,
the trade he made last year for Frost and Farabee, you know, it hasn't been a home run, but that was an easy deal to make. You got a young center, you got some young guys, you had cap space. Kuzmenko was what he was.
Wasn't a home run for Philly either, right?
Yeah,
Kuzmenko didn't pop till he got to LA.
Yeah, so I don't know. I just think and this trade, well, can we eat some money? We don't know if they can eat money, because that was the thing with the Markstrom deal. It felt like if the team was going to eat some money, some salary, and they ended up doing it. But like you say, it's so hard to know on just on the surface.
Yeah, but
how to judge it.
I'm shocked he doesn't have a deal. I'm
for sure. Yeah.
You know, but maybe it is been worked on behind the scenes and we don't know.
Might be a non-issue.
Yeah, it might be just it's sitting on his desk and he hasn't gotten around to it. I don't know, but I look at it. It's funny because I think I'm excited about the Flames' future. I know there's pain, but I look at it and I go, there's real opportunity. And you know, Pinder, you talked about infusing young players into the lineup, allowing guys to kind of grow within their own. Getting, you know, if you get a trade, for example, if let's just say that you trade Rasmus and you get a live roster player and a high pick and a prospect, that type of stuff. Maybe that live roster player, let's see what he's got, and he needs an opportunity to grow.
You're a great bank for other teams. You have enough players that can contribute on really good hockey teams where they should be wanting your guys. You should be able to have a massive bank account.
And the thing too is, like, Connie's built a culture where, you know, Calgary is still a destination where it's not a lot. Like, I feel like it's not on a lot of like no-fly zones for other players. Like, I still feel like, you know, there's teams where you're like, you know, for example, I love Kevin Cheveldayoff. I played with Chevy. I love him to death. We were talking about, I was in Winnipeg the other day. That guy has had to deal with so many different things. You know, he plays in a market that's on a lot of no trade lists just because of Winnipeg and you know, the temperature, all of that type of stuff.
Mosquitoes.
Well, mosquitoes are bad. You know, I'll sit inside on that one. But like, there's just so many different factors he's had to battle. But you look at, he's drafted, he's developed, he's been able to keep a lot of the players that play there and love it there because they've found a home. That organization was in the crossroads a couple years ago when Scheifele and Hellebuck came up. because that could have, those players decided, check, please. All of a sudden, Kyle Connor's going, what am I doing here? And then, Ehlers leaves. I get it. But Morrissey's committed. I look at it. My point being is that Connie's building a culture there. And, it's not a place where people get to and they got to get out of. It's more about, can you be a part of the future and part of the ride? And he's got to figure out who he wants there long term and who he's going to kind of move in and out along
losing sucks, but I think the environment that's built there between the coaches and Conroy, I don't think it's a miserable place. I think the guys like going to work. It just sucks that they're not.
And Husk is a great coach. Like he is. I know, Brett, you want him to, loosen the reins a little bit, have some smiles, have some fun. I get that. And I understand that. But I think you look at Husk, that team is never not prepared. And I'll come back to where we started on the original conversation. The one thing, if I had to criticize the Edmonton Oilers about outside of not giving a what, they look disorganized on the ice. That's the difference. Calgary never looks disorganized on the ice. The Oiler players look like they got on the ice. It's dog park defense.
I was going to say dog park, yeah.
There's the bone. Let's chase that around. That to me, when I come back to systematic play and when you don't have it that night, you fall back on system's got to protect us. The goalie's got to help us. I see so many teams, and I know I just took a shot at Edmonton, but I look at a lot of teams. It's let's just go out and play, see what happens. I'm like, no, you don't. You're fighting for your life out there. Try and win 3-2, 2-1. Calgary has that. Huska's got those guys playing. They don't get blown out. They don't. They're in every game. And that's a tribute to that coaching staff.
Before we let you go, kind of a crazy story came up late last week. Unfortunate incident in Chicago involving the New Jersey Devils. And I mean, you played for a long time. I'm not sure, but was there ever in your career a time when maybe you're at a team dinner or a rookie dinner or something and an unfortunate incident happens where
all I could think about
there's some, someone gets cut or there's, stitches.
All I could think about when this poor Jack Hughes, they said he slipped and fell on a cup. I'm like, did he do a table dive with no pants on?
He's got to go, Jack.
He's out of time. See you, Noodles.
We've been waiting for this all week. What are you talking about? We got lots of time. Noodles, he goes to LA tomorrow.
Luckily, there was a doctor in the pyramid.
I just remember the face looking up at me going, I think I'm cut, chum. I'm like, yeah, I remember, you're cut. It was like a Monty Python. It was the blood shooting out of his hand and out of his thighs because you had only your underwear on. And there was almost an artery cut on your leg. And the table dive that you literally, instead of going like this across the table, you just landed on it like that.
Belly flop.
Belly flop dive.
Table flop.
Gus Thorson just sprinting for the door.
Gus was so mad at you because he had just gotten his steak and lobster and Rhett's armpit was in it. It was unbelievable.
Well, didn't you say Iggy was the
I ruined everyone's meal. It was.
But didn't you get yours first?
Yes, I ate my steak and jumped on the table.
You
made sure that you got yours.
Yes.
Could you just bring mine early?
And you hoovered it and then made your wardrobe change.
It felt like an episode. Remember Fast Times at Ridgemont High when that car gets ruined and Spicoli goes, relax, my dad has an awesome set of tools. That's what the owner said. He's like, relax, I know this doctor. And the doctor showed up and was sewing him up in the kitchen. And my God, they might have had to burn that place to the ground.
They did burn it down. They set it on fire for insurance.
Oh,
They did.
Yeah, they did.
Allegedly.
What?
Allegedly.
Thank
Let's
you.
not have any friends in
Word.
tracksuits showing up at our house.
That's right.
So it's all good.
All right, Noodles, what's going on in LA?
Game in Anaheim. It's Thursday. So I fly to LA tomorrow, do a show, and then into Anaheim.
Talk to Coach Q.
I would love to talk to Coach Q. I can't wait. I texted with him when he got the job, and I want to see him face to face, give him a big hug, and say, congrats. So they got looks like they got a team there.
Yeah.
They scored with 4 seconds last night and then in overtime, and it's all the kids making plays. Like Bennett Seneca from his butt making a play. Like it was incredible to watch, and they are so fun.
If you look at it, McKinnon, McDavid, and then it's like Celebrini, Carlson, like the kids
Bedard.
Bedard, like They're coming, and it's not even they're coming. They've arrived.
Mhm.
It's just a matter, can they sustain it? Like, if they turn the corner where it's like this is what they're going to be every day, or is it like, is the league, that first quarter of the league, it's still scrambly, and then you get to the second quarter of the league, or that middle part where things start to stabilize, and then down the stretch things shrink. Like, will these kids be able to sustain it the whole time? Or will those teams be able to sustain it as well? Or will there be a market correction? That's what's really, interesting for me.
Safe trip, and I know you love the beach and going to relax. So got some beach time set up.
I packed a Crown Royal bag for my underwear. So
Yeah.
no, I don't
Hammock.
go to the beach. I'll be in my room hanging out.
Breaking down penalty kills. Nerd.
Thanks, Noodler. Love you.
Bye, Noodler.
Big
There
bag.
he is, Jamie McLennan on the Crystal Waters Plumbing and Heating Insider Hotline. All budgets, they got a solution for you. Financing, affordable payment plans. Christmas is coming. Credit cards are going to get a workout here. But if you need, don't avoid it. Crystal Waters is going to be able to help you out with whatever you need to get your home back in safe working order.
Winter shape.
That's right.
Yeah.
Cold months ahead.
You put winter tires on your car. Make sure your home's ready.
Tell you
to-
what's nice is walking in the garage and then pushing that
Yeah.
button for
The heater.
the heater. Did that the other day. Real tidy.
Crystal Waters doing professional installs on garage heaters now. Just keep getting bigger and bigger. Bigger and better. Bigger, bigger, better.
Christmas tunes came on last night, fellas.
Oh, I know.
The tree went up and the tunes are
Wow.
on.
Is the tree up?
The tree is up.
I've been seeing some decorating going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. New Christmas trees at the front.
I'm okay with it.
I love it.
Let's go ahead.
Yeah, I find it's a little aggressive in the States where November 1 they do it because, like, you still got American
No, you're
Thanksgiving.
crazy. The Americans
But they
don't
love it.
celebrate
They're
Thanksgiving.
jacked.
Jack, what about
Christmas
you? In
music
your
on this
shithole,
Two
do you put a
months.
tree up? Or
Yeah, your flop house. What do you do
No,
there?
I haven't done that for a couple years.
You want help? You want to come over? I got an extra tree.
do you need a tree?
You
Candy
bring the
cane
tree to
shaped
me?
pipes?
I got a tree.
I think I have a tree somewhere buried in my basement.
Come on,
but,
Jackie.
I don't really get around to it.
Well, you got a lot on the go.
I do. I'm so busy.
Like, keep monitoring Aaron Rodgers.
Maybe that could be your
Status.
OnlyFans account, Jack, in front of the Christmas tree.
Jeez.
What?
Doing what to them? Who?
Oh, this is Jack's deal, not mine.
Well, I guess I kind of feel bad. We've been kind of ripping on the Oilers, but I mean, we're able to do that, right?
We've got a bias. We're sorry.
Yeah,
we can
have
do
to-
it. We're a YouTube show. It's an opinion
You
sport,
don't
whatever.
have to listen if you don't like it.
But it's another thing entirely to if you're on the broadcast. Now they
You're
played
buttoned up.
Buffalo last night. They lost 5-1. Now the Buffalo broadcast. Who's the guy that does the color commentary?
Duff. No.
That does color.
Oh, the big-headed fella,
Who is it?
Robert Ray.
Head.
Rob Ray.
Bob.
Right. So this is late stages of the game last night. I think it's Dan Dunleavy with the play-by-play, and Rob Ray is the color voice.
Empty net. Sorry, Rob. Go ahead. Yeah, empty net for Edmonton. Yeah, it has been most of the night, so it's a difference. But Ellis has been fantastic.
I mean,
Slides it in there.
it's just you know what? It's an egregious pot shot.
And I'm here for it.
I told you last week that our guys need to start doing stuff like that. See how Rob Ray and carries on.
Little comedy.
Didn't even
Has
know.
been most of the night.
So I don't see the difference.
He was between the benches, and Tage Thompson was yipping with Draisaitl. Say, oh, there's Draisaitl and Thompson having a few words, and Ray's like, yeah, I'm just gonna back up over here. We don't need to hear any of that. So he has some decorum.
He's
But,
such a beauty. He's back to the bench. He's out of the 300s.
Yeah, they got him
He's
back.
in the 300s.
Safe
Yeah,
again.
remember
He's
that?
Well, you know
fully
what
healed.
happens. Yeah, I can. Good between that. You may
Yeah,
get
that
hit with something.
Hurts. Yeesh.
Do you want to look? I sent you lines, Jack. Do you want to look at? Do you want to do lines in the thing, or what do you?
For Chicago or Calgary?
Calgary.
You go Calgary, and I'll do Chicago in the pin.
All right. You can you can have it.
No, no, that's
Give
perfect.
it to him. Let's go.
Because I got another. I got a.
What?
We're guessing because there's been 3 transactions since they last played.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. You know what? We'll put in the Pinder report because it's all going to fit into your game day thing. Just remember to, Jack will remember.
We'll number that 3, Jack. Okay.
But I wanted to show you this because I know you love Corey Mace.
I love Corey Mace.
You love Corey
Text
Mace.
me yesterday. I
told
told you.
For the man that he is, the person that he is, and what he has brought to your home
I'd
province.
go through a wall for that
I know
guy.
you
I don't play football.
Yeah. Luke Wilson, the Canadian, the former NFLer, has a podcast. He's on TSN all the time, has a podcast. Had Marshawn Lynch.
Mhm.
They were Seahawks teammates together.
First round.
Had Marshawn Lynch on his podcast.
Who is your favorite Canadian teammate you've ever played with?
You know, when I was in Buffalo, I got the opportunity to play with a guy, Corey Mace. I'm not ranking or nothing, but he was probably the first Canadian teammate that I had.
Damn,
And
Coach
because
Mace
we
got
were-
me. Coach
Yeah,
Mace
we
got
were-
me.
Man, I'm saying, because I was in Buffalo. He from right up the way. And I mean, you know, we used to go up to, like I said, we used to go up to Canada all the time. And, you know what I mean? But he was a rare breed of Canadian. Like, even when he told me, I couldn't even understand what he was talking about. Like, I mean, Canadian, like, and you play football? Like, yeah, we got football up here.
I'll tell you what, Corey Mace just won the Grey Cup yesterday. He's humming up here, man. You got to get up to Saskatchewan and visit him.
The crazy thing is, he called me, I think it might have been yesterday or the day before yesterday, and I missed his call. So when he see this, he's going to say, yeah, I'm supposed to be your favorite Canadian teammate, but you know what I mean, my name and your missed call. So I'm like, damn. So, you know what I mean?
Get
When
him
I
back,
get off
bro.
of this, when I get off this jack with you, I'm gonna give him a call. And then you told me that they won the Grey Cup. So, man, I'm calling, congratulate my boy, man.
Mace.
Corey Mace.
Mace told me a story because he and Lynch are buddies, as you heard there. They're same. I think they're same draft class. They're both young on the Bills. They go to Vegas. It might have been a bye week. Might have been the off season. They're like, we're gonna get Cabana. We're like balling here, and they're thinking they're like gonna impress everyone. Like we're having a time. Who's the guy that fought for about 20 years? That's like the greatest fighter of all time. Money Mayweather.
Yeah.
He had something about 10 times as big, and nobody paid attention to them. Just
Oh, that's
dwarfed.
cute. You have a little cabana.
Oh, you got a cabana. Sorry, who's he? Bye, guys.
Yeah. It's always somebody.
That's right.
Always somebody. Did you see some of the stuff in Regina yesterday?
I saw
People
they had
I
freaking
don't
out.
go online.
they had one of those drones around the stadium. That was cool to see the crowds and people losing their ass.
And not surprising.
Dudes weren't wearing shirts. That's what you do when you win
Not surprising. In November.
in Saskatchewan.
Because why not?
Win or lose.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Pinder Report brought to you by Village Honda, our good friends at the Northwest Auto Mall and online at villagehonda.com. The Winter Ready Used SUV event is on now. Save thousands on pre-owned all-wheel drive and 4x4 SUVs. That sounds like something you want for winter in Calgary. All-wheel drive, 4x4 SUVs, yes. Be winter ready. Many different makes and models, all priced to move. Check out the selection now online at villagehonda.com or visit the dealership at the Northwest Auto Mall. Okay, we'll start with Flames Nation. What's going on in Flames lands, friends?
Are they writing?
Redders be writing. We got the Pikes, we got the Germanys, we got all kinds of stuff going on. There's Bobby Germany. You mentioned the piece, Rhett. Why doesn't Craig Conroy have an extension? Now, it's a valid question to ask. I'm kind of like the conversation we had with Noodles was sort of an audit of, okay, what's he done? How does it look? But I don't know that this is feeling like when Brad Treliving didn't have a contract at this time in his last year here. I don't know that this is going to be an issue. It's just not done.
I'm thinking there's one in the desk drawer. I would be surprised if there isn't. But the longer it goes, the more it's like, well, why? What do we?
Yeah, and it is still November. But if this gets past the Olympics and into spring, and it's like, hey, you got a draft to go draft.
Well,
like,
then it feels like they're grinding them, and I don't like that.
Another piece by Ryan Pike notes the special teams have been really bad. And yes, they have. You're talking about the 32nd ranked power play in the NHL on the 32 team.
Well, there's
league.
32 teams, yeah.
The penalty kill much better at 24th in the.
Oh, not bad.
Well, the power play scored in their last game. Did they not?
24th is good.
They went 1 for 2. So
So it was even worse. before
breaking
that?
through. They're
Big-
breaking through.
Big change. Tide's turn. Flames lines. We wanted to speculate on what's going to happen. Oh, there they are. We got them.
Hello,
Wilsey.
Wills.
Will's
there it is.
in Chicago.
Love Chicago.
Yeah.
Boy, who's missing here? Okay, so the top line stays the same. That is, you got Kadri, Sharangovich, and Farabee. Sorry, that's new. Frost, Coronado, and Huberdeau
Captain's
stay
out.
together. Captain is out. Not skating for maintenance. I would imagine Hunt comes out. Backlund goes into the Zeri Coleman spot. That was immovable objects, the Coleman Backlund duo.
So there you go.
That hit was
Nailed it.
hard. They're
You
both
were
up.
you were talking. Well, let Zeri play with Coleman. Let Zeri get in there.
Mhm.
Look at that.
There it is.
Because I'm with you. I imagine Backlund goes right into there.
And it's debut.
Sharagovich is back.
Yep. And into the top 9, which we like. Top 6, even better. Put him with some skill.
We do like it.
Well, look, you're married to Igor Sharangovich, so it's in your best interest to get him going. On merit, he does not belong there, but on potential, he does.
If he's
Is
going
that fair?
if he's going to play in the 4th line, you may as well sit him.
Yeah, and that's
I was
kind of what they
actually going
did.
to bring that up with
Yeah.
Noodles. What do you do with this
What do
guy
you do?
that's showing he doesn't.
You got to get him going, and so this is how you do it. You put him with
He's
Cotton
got to
and
get
Fair.
him going.
Yeah.
But you're putting in him space. to
However,
do
yeah.
that.
Yeah, they both have to get him going. The coach put him in a favorable spot, and Igor, feel free to do better
Yeah.
for sure.
Be better.
Look at
Sam
us on
Morton,
board, eh?
Mhm.
Sam Morton NHL debut. Great
Congrats, Sam.
story.
It's Ham Horton.
Hank Horton.
Oh, Ham.
Pairs stay the
How's he haven't
same.
eaten?
Ham.
Don't want to overreact to small samples, but Jan Kuznetsov does not look like a very young defenseman. He does need waivers. I don't know that he goes down again.
Why would you send him down? Why is this a consideration?
Yeah,
So the
under-
no, he's playing.
Yeah. I
Under
think
no
he's
circumstances
been
now.
very good, and he's a left shot D man. They don't have good left shot D men. I mean, Ball's your best. He might be your second right now. No offense to being solid.
Yeah,
And
it's
Parek's a righty. If you figure that out, when
No, we
he's
got to
back.
let the kid. He's a kid. Let him play. Let's go.
Wolf in the starters nets
Oh,
and Knight
What's that?
projected for the
Oh,
Hawks.
right.
Oh, was some step on your foot?
stuff like toe.
Jesus.
Sliver.
Starving.
Thanks, Wilsey.
We've gone to our finest graphics people. I know you'd had some issues with some of the stuff we did yesterday. So there's the schedule.
Okay.
Good. That's a tight schedule.
See, there it is. Right. Like
Now I
this-
see what you mean.
Yeah,
Pinder. I
We
would
got our
be
best people on it.
pissed off.
schedule
about that,
makers.
Our massive graphics department and design department. We're
Well,
on top of things.
Now I can see why you're up in arms about it.
Mhm.
Now that I really get to take a look
too. Is
at
that a
it.
right.
landscape photo or what would that?
That's a
Panoramic?
a skinny.
Yeah.
Ryan, bring us through the schedule.
Yeah, well, they got Chicago tonight. It's a back-to-back, 2 days off, then a back-to-back
Is that
starting
Edmonton?
in Calgary.
Is that Edmonton? in
Well,
this?
I think maybe we
Okay.
got to find another one, something skinnier and taller. Jack, do we have another upgraded model of the skid? There we are. Okay, so this is the first back-to-back. Haven't played since Saturday against
Oh, they
Winnipeg.
zoomed in.
Zoom it, cameraman.
5:30 Hawks tonight. Sorry, 6:30 Hawks tonight. 5:30 Sabres tomorrow. I still think the Sabres might be okay, boys. I know it's not pretty, but
Are you an idiot?
What is okay though?
Yeah, like you.
I
know
think
last-
the Oilers are shit,
No.
but the Sabres are good.
no, I think the Oilers will make the playoffs, but things are not just a-okay, and once they flip a switch, they'll be like. I think the
So
Oilers.
why are the Sabres okay? Because they beat the Oilers yesterday.
Because they're starting to get some saves. Tage Thompson's coming on. I like
you
the
can't
pieces.
rely on the fact that they started to get some. They've had some saves. Okay, great. What's your likelihood if you were bet 365? What would the
It's quite low.
likelihood
They're-
of those?
Well, he has a bet, which is he's
That's
hoping this
always
is one of
part
those
of this,
things that he
yeah.
can talk into.
yeah, you can into.
I'm going to speak it into the
You're gonna
universe.
That's right.
manifest.
manifest it into reality.
Good luck.
I just won't be surprised if they're on the bubble at the end of the year, where it's like they're.
Well,
actually
what a
playing meaningful
statement.
games. Well, that is. They've been
Well,
freaking
that's-
last forever. That's a huge improvement. If they had
Go to
games that
last-
mattered in
the
April,
final- go to the last year in the final. They were like they were not that far out.
they did not play meaningful games
They-
for half a year last year. Come on.
Last year, they had 79 points. Montreal made it with 91.
Okay, so they were ways out.
So,
So-
a step in the right direction for this team is
So
to play
what-
games that matter. I think that'll happen this year. Still.
You're nuts.
So they could be a 10-point improvement
I'd like
to an
to make the playoffs.
89, 90, somewhere in there.
That
How
would
many they
be-
got right now?
I'll take a peek here.
Oh,
Retro.
because the Flames can't just they're terrible, but the Sabres,
The
who
Sabres-
are last in the East,
The Sabres' best 4 players are all worlds better than the Flames' best player. Like, sorry. That's why I still have hope for them. It's a talented roster. I
are they
love
better?
Tage.
Are they
I
better
love
than
Dahlin.
Toronto?
I think they could be. I don't know. Like, I
They're
think they're
tied
part of
with
that.
Toronto right now. in
Like,
points.
honestly, and they're starting to play better.
Okay, so they're better than the Leafs. Who
I'm not saying they're better than the Leafs. What I'm
Okay.
saying is the East, look how tight it is.
What are the other teams? So they're better than
But
Washington.
that's the thing, right? Because we
It's
talked
so
about it
compressed
before the show.
You can't get worried about
yeah, but
the
you could be.
slot.
But that works against you as well.
I'm saying they're playing better, and I think that they're not an awful team. We'll see.
It's the Pinder Report.
Maybe they'll be last again. I could be totally wrong.
Yep, they're in last. These guys are really positioned well. Because they've operated so successfully over the last 20 years.
So you're telling me that they are 2 points out of a playoff spot and the season's over?
I'm telling you, they're in last place, and there's a look at.
No, that's not last.
Those are the teams that are out.
Okay, so that's the wild card.
They're in last
that makes more
place.
sense. So they're 4 out with.
They're 4 out.
4 out of a playoff spot. Yeah, like I think they can overcome that.
Playoff team. Playoff. Like, so they're gonna jump over 8 teams and
4 out with a game in hand. Don't mind it. Bad start, and they're still right there.
oh, they're right there. They're a hell of a team.
But the East is compressed.
How many wins they got?
No, I think he did say, I think they're going to be better.
Well, again, that's quite a statement.
One that you should jump on someone for, apparently.
79 points.
I think they'll be in the thick of it at the end. I really do. I think I still have hope they can make the playoffs. But you're right. Like, there's a lot of teams
Now
there
he's
that's
saying
not
they're
much
making
separating.
playoffs.
Well, I said that at the beginning of the year. Cold start maybe looked dumb, but they've been better.
Who do you think they're better than?
Yes, that's what.
I think this is like the NFL, Jack, where you've got about 10 teams with very little separating them. I look at what they can theoretically put together on a special teams unit and their skill, and I like their skill a lot better than some of these teams.
So a quarter of the way in, they haven't done it, but the rest of the way they'll go. They'll find their way.
See, now now Jack and Rhett are kind of bringing me. I'm not sure who they're much better than, unless Philadelphia or Toronto or one of these teams really.
And that still doesn't help you. You have to get past all of them.
Yeah, they could be in a playoff spot in a week. They could be last in the East in a week. Sure.
So all those teams are going to lose all their games against each other, and they're going to jump them. You're the numbers guy. That's not how it works.
I'm not saying that they're going to make the playoffs. I'm saying I
keep
think
the
they're
Buffalo
actually.
Sabres.
You know what, Reddy's play make believe.
Yeah, you keep the Buffalo
Which
Sabres
you don't like
so good.
out of your mouth.
Am I helping Pinder here? What is happening?
They're 4 out of the playoffs. Season's over. Folded up. Fire sale on the front lawn. Let's go.
Well, on the other side, the Oilers are horse shit, and they're just terrible,
That's
and
true,
they
yeah.
are tanked.
Yeah.
Like, anyway, I love.
I
the
think
report.
that
Where and can we see the West now?
I think the Oilers will make the playoffs.
The
I
West,
think they're playing poorly.
you
And I think
wanted
the
to
roster's
argue with our
worse.
greatest guest, and
Yeah, because he said everything's fine. It's not fine. Like
the
they've been
Sabres are
awful.
fine.
Oh, did you have the expectations for the Sabres and Oilers in the same stratosphere at the beginning of the year?
Their records are the same.
That's my whole point. For the Oilers, that's a huge disgrace. For Buffalo, it's not horrible. Why would you expect the same out of Edmonton and Buffalo?
Why would you not expect the same out of the Sabres to continue? If you expect the Oilers to do what they did last year, why do you not expect the Sabres to do what they did last year?
Well, I expect the Sabres to be better, and I thought the Oilers would be similar. Frankly, they're not on pace to be. They'll get better, but like it's been ugly. I think the Oilers are worse than last year. Their winger depth is worse. Their old guys are a year older,
They've got
and the
more
goaltending
points.
still sucks.
Who am I to argue? It's the Pinder Report.
Back to you, Ryan.
Let's look at the schedule again. Just kidding. Here's the Hawks. They've been rolling 11-7.
What? 11-7? No, coach.
11-7.
Nope, that's not it. Close
Oh,
though. Ryan Green probably hasn't heard of me, so no problem if I haven't heard of him, right?
Hi, Ryan.
Connor Bedard and Andre Burakovsky.
God, what a spot to be, hey? Can you imagine how much dough you'd make if they just put you there?
Greener.
God.
Just put me here, coach. I'll keep up. I'll
And
get to the net.
Yeah, like it's not super sexy, but there are some good young players there. The 3 that are key have been Moore, Nazar, and Bedard. Also, Colton Docks.
Is Teravainen any good? He's fine.
He's
isn't he?
longer in the tooth. He was a Hawk way back in the day. They traded him to Carolina, and they were winning cups, I think.
I remember every time we talk about the Hawks, I talk about Landon Slaggart,
What a handle.
and then he scores.
What's the anytime?
Landon Slaggart. What a name.
Let's look at the
Number
7
84, Slaggart.
Slaggart. Sounds like a coal miner. D-men. Let's go, Jackie. Vlasic's huge. Defensive defenseman. Don't know a ton about this Crevier fellow. Artem Levshunov was 2nd overall a couple drafts ago. White Kaiser, promising young player. And Rinzel, big right shot D that's been okay for them.
Is he 2nd overall?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
They could have had, I think it was either Mishkov or Demidov.
I need to brush up on my
Well, they
draft
could have had
history.
anyone else if it was 2nd overall, except the one guy.
I think it was the Vegas draft because Bedard went first in Nashville, right?
You want me to take a peek?
I do.
He loves
I
it.
know that you don't like doing it, but if you could just dive into that
I'm loath.
draft class,
I'm loath to do it.
I'm going to
but,
say it's the
uh,
2024
it's, uh,
draft, but it might be 23.
It's not really working for me.
Come on, internet. What are you
Come on,
doing?
Yeah, they don't want to let me in. At least not on this site.
Oh,
Anyway,
it's that Cloudflare was down.
Maybe.
While you do that, we'll do this. Here's your scoring leaders for the club. Bedard way ahead, setting the pace to 26 points. Tyler Bertuzzi, okay. Burakovsky, okay. Some veterans there. Teravainen, okay. And then the young kids.
Love
Nazar. Levshunov's been good, man.
Huh?
Michigan State,
It's
Belarusian.
okay.
Big. Can put up some points. Defenseman. All right. There's your scoring. Bottom 10 in the NHL. We flashed this earlier with Noodles.
Oh, no.
It's not a problem for teams in here, or it is, depending how you feel about things. Flames are at the bottom with a 325 points percentage. Nashville second from the bottom, 3 points up on the
Nashville's doing
Flames.
their best.
St. Louis, they're 3 up on the Flames
Plus.
with a game in hand. Buffalo, 5 up on the Flames with the game in hand, and there's Toronto tied with them as well. Edmonton 8th from the bottom, Washington 9th from the bottom, Minnesota 10th from the bottom.
Levshunov second overall after Macklin Celebrini.
So they could have had Demidov.
They could have had Seneca and Lindstrom and Demidov and Tej and Perrick,
They could have had the rest of them.
Yakimchuk.
Ziv Buium.
All of
All
these
those
guys.
guys.
He's doing pretty good, though. 10 points.
He's been really good. But I always thought, like, at that draft, because now I'm remembering it, it's like you always want to get that who's the star you can put with the young center. You imagine Demidov and Bedard for a decade? Good Lord. But Levshunov's been great. There you go. Okay, NHL last night. We'll dive into it. Take a peek, shall we? Lots of results. I told you with Noodles about the incredible Anaheim comeback. They tie the game with 4.1 seconds left to win it in overtime. They are worth the price of admission right now. And you know what? For as young as they are, Kreider, Granlund, Killorn, Gudis, Trouba, they've got some vets. And most importantly, they have a goalie. Lucas Dostal has been great again.
Yeah, they just love scoring. They're happy to play. I don't know if the coach, but I mean, it just feels like it's all coming together very quickly.
Yeah, and it is Pat Verbeek's contract year as well. This couldn't happen at a better time for a guy that's been, grinding away at this for a while.
And you mentioned the 4 regulation wins for the Oilers in 21 games, right?
That's a very small number. It's
Yeah.
the least in the NHL. The Flames have 4 as well. There's 5 teams with 4 regulation
Crazy.
wins.
Isn't that crazy, Rhett?
They've gotten a lot.
Crazy.
They've got fortuitous bounces. They're getting out. They're scoring quite a bit less than half of the goals at even strength. in
Panthers seem to
NHL.
be scoring.
Did you see Charlie McAvoy take that shot right to the jibs?
Oh,
on
yeah.
the
The
weekend?
kid showed me a video of that.
Oof.
The old chiclets coming out.
T's and P's.
He they're evaluating, but may need surgery, which is not good because they're already banged up.
Yeah, they are banged up, and they've had a pretty decent run. We're not in love with the roster, but they've had some good stories. I think Morgan Geeky's lighting the world on fire with goals, which is interesting.
Good man, oh boy.
Seattle expansion draft guy. The wildest game of the night was Florida-Vancouver. I think the Canucks got up 2-0. Panthers also had multiple 2-goal leads. Back and forth it went. Quinn Hughes had like 3 points in 10 minutes to start this thing. Seth Jones of the pair.
Shots 41-15 Canucks. Bobrovsky,
Really?
5 on 15.
And I'll give you 10 guesses, but you probably won't know who was in net for the Canucks.
Well, I do only because I looked.
Yuri Patera.
Yeah.
Up and comer. Allen Cup champion.
Bobrovsky 9th all-time in goalie wins.
Yeah.
All
Who did he,
All-time.
he passed or checked into a tie with someone of note?
Well,
Jose
he moved
Theodore.
into 9th,
Passed.
passing
Jose Theater.
I don't-
Jose.
Jacques.
Giger. Jean-Jacques.
Jacques?
Plant. Oh, God, I'm
Jacques
gonna
Plante. He's so bad at French.
Jacques.
Jacques?
Jacques.
Jacques
Jacques?
Plante, Hall of
Did you
Famer.
just say
Jacques Plant.
Plant.
Go sit outside.
Okay.
My
You
God.
don't get any brisket. None.
Jacques?
No brisket for you.
Jacques.
Jacques.
I had it written down here.
You know, that guy from
Jacques.
Harlem.
Jacques.
Hell of a goal.
Is that a running back for the Atlanta Falcons? Jacques Rogers? What are we talking about?
Jacques Plante. Is this a bit?
Jesus Christ. If you give him a French name, it's absolutely stunning.
I couldn't make out what he was actually
I
getting
didn't
at. I'm
either.
like, Jaquise, what?
Because I knew he's borderline illiterate and
Yes.
how stupid he is. When he said Jaquise, like, okay, well, this is Jack. So Jack, what the hell is he talking
That's why I thought JS.
Like, who would be top 10 in goalies
Jack,
with
you've
the
never
name
been
Jaquise?
you've never been to Toronto, but the first time you got to go to the Hall of Fame and check out the Jaquiz Plante section.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. Wow.
Stunning.
Wow.
Tonight's games. Let's
And
keep-
Jacques is a name. Like,
It's
there's
not.
been many. Like, what about Jaquise Lemaire when he coached the
Jaquise
Wild?
Villeneuve.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Back to you, Ryan, please.
Games tonight, Jack. Already gave you a note. Let's go. Looks like an 8-game slate. There are your Flames at 6:30 Mountain. 2 night games look decent. Rangers have turned it around nicely. They got
They
Vegas,
have.
who's stumbled. Vegas is dinged up real bad right
Who's
now.
turned it around?
Rangers.
Ah, yeah. Don't like it.
After I
And
said
the-
they hate their GM.
Yeah,
We,
kind of hoping they
we
were gonna.
told you about the Ducks tying the game with 4 seconds left. That was against Utah. They're in San Jose tonight.
What a
The other
stupid-
most entertaining team in hockey.
You know, Vegas. I was just kind of looking. Okay, so what's happening in the league? They haven't won back-to-back games in almost a month. 3, 4, and 4 in their last 11. So they're getting points, but they're kind of mid right now. Dallas is good. I mean, Jamie can talk about why Dallas is any good. I mean,
I'm sorry. Like,
they have 1 regulation loss in the last 13 games. They've lost Thomas Harley, but they're fucking good.
and he'll be back. Top game's interesting. That's the Misery Bowl. This is teams expecting to be good that aren't good. Blues, Leafs.
Leaves have lost 5 in a row.
Who's in more disarray of those two teams?
I'll tell you tomorrow because
Okay.
whoever loses tonight's in
Good
more
point.
disarray.
Good point.
That's why that one's
Treliving had a press conference this morning, so
I
that tells
watched
you
a bit of it. It
when you have
was
to.
a lot of Treliving speaking there, but he said it's the onus is on myself.
Back,
I've got all the faith in the world in the coach.
Brad
We haven't played our best hockey yet.
We've been too vanilla.
Vanilla.
Like vanilla's a bad thing.
Vanilla
I
gets
love
underrated.
I love
Vanilla
vanilla.
gets
One
so
of my
slandered.
favorites.
Just because
Give me a
you,
vanilla. I'll take vanilla milkshake over chocolate milkshake any day of the week.
just 'cause you invent other flavors and colors doesn't mean vanilla is not good anymore.
Come on now.
Be better, people.
You bring out a nice piece of apple pie or some what kind of what are you putting on? I want some vanilla ice cream.
You're damn right.
I don't want any chocolate or any of that
No, sir.
Neapolitan bullshit.
Nope.
What was that vanilla tab on Jack's website? Is that different or
That's different.
Okay. Let's go.
Pervert.
Now, here's the thing. We're in AIville, technology, stats out the yinger, analytics taking over sports. But what happens when like a cloud goes down or like the computers break? Can we still even do anything anymore or are we screwed?
I feel like we're kind of screwed.
Because we went to the NBA last night. Apparently the system doing all the data crashed. So there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Stats are down, but he played great.
Oh, well, that's good on the fly, right?
Adapt.
Yeah.
No one literally was keeping track. They just all were on the same website that crashed. There's not one person with pen and paper that knew how many points Tim Hardaway Jr. had.
That's why Brian here.
That's why I got paper and pen,
He's
baby.
got pen,
This
paper,
can't crash. I don't
computer.
need to
He's got
power
it
cycle
all.
this.
I remember, I don't know where it was. Every time I see something like this, it immediately pops into my head. I feel like it was in Winnipeg or something, but it was Garth Brooks. And the descriptor, somebody, guys, you get bored. You're sitting in the graphics, you just kind of type shit out. It's like Garth Brooks, fat country singer, went to air. It's like,
Oh no,
well, that's not good.
Jimmy.
Oops.
That was supposed to be the draft, not the final copy.
Yeah.
Let's go to some dumb shit. I got a bunch today.
Good.
So we got airplanes, beer league hockey, Bills Mafia, and a tattoo. Where do you want to
All of
start?
it. All of it.
I feel like Bills Mafia. Maybe
Let's go.
we start with that. Okay.
Airplane.
Airplanes. Red Bull's always doing crazy shit. This is in Denmark. So
They
they
do.
They got one of the greatest, like an amazing climber who's also a skydiver, and they just put a bunch of climbing holds on a plane. Let's have a watch of this.
Oh,
Let's fall. So he's got to get out of the plane around one wing. It's -10. They're going 100 miles an hour, it looks like. And a greb, I'm sure, is Danish for a hold. So he's got to get to all these different climbing holds on the plane. And again, if there's any whoopsies, down we go, parachute. I feel like the wind would be a factor, Rhett.
it's not a
I had a hard time climbing my step
not a
ladder to put
powered
luggage
plane.
away
This
in the
is
garage.
a glider plane.
Yeah, I was looking for a vase for flowers, and I almost pulled something. This is quite impressive. It's climbers. They make it look easy, eh? It's like, oh yeah, I got 2 fingers. I can hang on these.
I don't know what this says about me, but I watch these things like I want them to fall. If you can make it, that's great.
He does make it and then jumps off. So there is a bit of a payoff at the end here with if you're hoping for,
it's not a real
some sort of adrenaline rush.
It's not a real plane. Yeah,
That's a flying car, not a plane. Rhett Warner. There he goes. Good work, bud.
soon
There you
enough,
go, bud.
though. Flying cars.
Don't know if this is the shoveler or not, but I know she's a big Bills fan, and
Oh,
she'd be
shit.
proud of this lady. Let's go. Hey. Hey. Bill's helmet on top of an RV, tailgating, shotguns the beer. Is that Dawson Knox jersey? What she got?
She's taking a few
What's the
knocks.
shoveler's favorite jersey here? And there we are off the
Oh, that's
RV.
lame.
Table drop.
Boo.
I don't know if that's lame.
The ladies are built different in Buffalo, right? Aren't they?
Yeah.
That's like a table fall.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Dean.
Dean.
Table crashing connoisseur.
Yeah.
No, just if you're gonna get up there.
That's a good 10 feet. I wouldn't be besmirching that at all.
I feel like that's full commit. I don't know if
Look at all the Zubaz pants. Well done, people. Wow. So that's fancy day out in Buffalo.
Oh yeah,
Zubaz
that's your
pants?
Sunday best.
Oh,
Sunday
boy.
best.
Now, what if ESPN did a beer league broadcast? Somebody asked, and I think they AI'd it. It's pretty damn good.
Kind of like we used to do.
Legendary Pilgrim Arena in Hingham, Massachusetts. It's Beer League Hockey on ESPN. Tonight, the Pickles and 3 Fat Guys meet again for an 11 o'clock tilt on a Tuesday night. Both teams have multiple 30 racks and are locked in for this one. Neil Corcoran has been on a tear, averaging 9.7 beers per game. And of course, Jim McCluskey took work off tomorrow to be prepared for this tilt. This is Beer League Hockey on ESPN.
You could probably fly. I saw Arnold Schwarzenegger calling tag yesterday on one of the stations. so-
Yeah.
They got the Ocho. That's got to be on the Ocho every night.
Yes.
We're
I
available
would
for that. ESPN.
absolutely love to watch that.
AI is jeez.
It's getting scary.
I feel like I'm on eggshells every day. It's like,
So the question
is
is,
this real?
is this AI or is this Boomer's leg? Oh, it's Game of Thrones.
Oh
It's
my
the
God.
King of the
I
North.
hope that's
Look at
AI.
that calf. Goodness.
Yeah,
Look at the front muscle on the shindy.
that's AI,
Hoy.
right?
I don't know why anyone would bother doing the AI to that.
That's
Right?
got to be
That's
real.
the only
it's too
thing.
weird to be AI. That's the saving
But AI, I
grace.
mean,
AI is doing
they
AI.
do everything.
Yeah.
I sent one to Jack the other day. It was the Hulkster. And
Yes, that
wouldn't-
was
And he
very
wouldn't let Macho Man. They, I guess, had been on the Titanic,
Oh, interesting.
and Hulkster was on the door and wouldn't let Macho Man get up on the door.
So dumb.
I'll never let you go, brother.
So you sent that to him, and somehow that did not make the show.
No, that's between us.
Pox on both your homes.
Well, he's still got it. It's still
I can
in his
grab it.
chat there somewhere.
That is your Pinder Report for this Tuesday, November 18th at Village Honda. New in-stock inventories on the ground, as well as a huge selection of pre-owned vehicles. All makes, all models, all budgets, over 90 units on site, and access to more than 500 in the dealer group. It's definitely worth the trip. Village Honda, Northwest Auto Mall, and online at villagehonda.com.
There you go.
For life.
There you go. Hearing loss clinic. Rhodesy,
I was outside of that yesterday,
were you?
down south, Shaughnessy. They've got 5,
There's 5 in the city,
It's one
which
close to you.
you know what that does? It keeps you from having excuses. There's no excuses. The hearing loss clinic can literally change your life and how you live it. It's not about hearing loss or impairment. It's about empowering everyone to be socially active. There are, and the more studies that are done with the technology, you love technology. Health risks like dementia and depression, others have been linked to untreated hearing loss. It's how the brain works. And if it's having to compensate for hearing, it's not taking care of other things, which leads to issues. They also have custom ear protection, musician molds, in-ear stage monitors. Our performance has gone through the roof since we've started using our
I used
in-ears.
to get distracted all the time.
Yeah. Not anymore.
I'm dialed.
You are dialed. Yeah. People of all ages, kids, especially challenging if they have hearing issues. They don't know how to describe it. They can't tell you if they're having hearing issues. That's why the Hearing Loss Clinic is there. Wonderful people and the very best at what they do. Travis and Sabrina, Business and Calgary Leader Award winners. That mantle of theirs is just full. They never talk about it. So bashful and shy. Wonderful people.
Better people than us.
Yep. Helping you hear better is simply their way of helping you live better. Book an assessment today at hearingloss.ca. That's a website. Hearingloss.ca. And follow them on social media.
Great follow on the socials.
They give stuff away. They've got all kinds of things they're doing.
At the Hearing Loss, I believe.
You got to get Jack
On
in.
Insta, yeah, they boy, and they're good to their staff. They go to like retreats and getaways. And,
Again, better than us.
yeah.
Our retreat in Nashville was okay, though, AJ.
Jack should go in because if he heard him, he must not be able to hear himself when he speaks. Because what did he?
Jaquez.
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 Plante.
There again, I feel like for us, the three of us, we have done a bad job
We're falling
of
short.
raising Jack when I hear stuff like that.
Yeah, since being abandoned by his parents, we've had to step in and take him under our wing, and I feel like we
How the
failed.
hell?
I don't think I ever took French.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No,
Is that true?
It's true.
Stunner.
Yeah.
Jaquez.
I don't think you need to.
No,
I don't think it's a
I've
requirement.
gotten by
for
without it.
Jacques.
He's going to be fine until he has to read
Without
historical.
that high-end training and education,
Yeah.
that Jacques, it'll get you.
Jaquez.
Yeah. When Jaquez Demers won a cup with Montreal there back in '93.
Oh, he ran hot.
Yeah, he did.
Mhm.
Had that stick measurement.
That's right.
Jaquez stuck it right to
Was the Kings?
Marty
That's the
McSorley.
Kings,
Yeah.
yeah.
Stanley Cup final. Big measurement.
Yeah,
Jaquez.
smart
Well done.
guy. Smart guy. We can do picks. Are we prepared?
I'm prepared.
You are
Put 'em
prepared.
up.
For Bet365. We talk about it all the time. I mean, don't judge Bet365 by how we do at it. Some of us do at it because it makes, even last night, Cowboys, Raiders. You excited for it? Well, if you're a Cowboy fan, if you're Greg Keller, Bonton, you're probably excited for it.
Jerry's got the boys rolling.
But if all of a sudden you got a little bit in there, you got a little involvement in it, you love it. Bet365, whatever your bet is, it's never ordinary at Bet365.
So bad.
From left to right, let's walk through it. Pinder, an 0 for 3 week.
I was being a dick. I was taking the teams that played your favorite
You?
teams. So Chicago did cover. The Buffalo Bills did cover. And even broken hand, old man, fossil Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers covered. So shame on me. And my Bills, my Chargers lost too. They got embarrassed by Jacksonville, almost like it was a playoff game where he had a 28-0 lead. Not quite as embarrassing as that, but pretty bad.
They got thumped pretty good.
Oh,
right?
they got pantsed.
Yeah.
It was gross. Gross.
Sorry to hear that.
Retro, much better. Walk us through.
I was fine. You guys think that you're smart and you're not, and this just goes to prove it. I picked teams because I know they'll win, and the Chiefs had it last second. They blew it. So, whatever. I'm above 500, by the way, fellas. That's with Jack's math. So, God knows
Yeah.
where I'm really
It's
at.
probably like 5 or 10 over.
Yeah. Bills, Jags, Ravens.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I can't believe the Chiefs.
How
what
did
are
they blow it late?
5-5?
Yeah, they're out of the playoffs. And they lost to Jacksonville, who have the last wild card. They've lost to the Chargers in the other wild card. Like, it's going to get tough with tie breaks if they don't pull up their socks.
And people are just basking in it.
Oh, it's great.
It is great.
People just
They had so many fluky wins last year. Like, oh, yeah, you're just going to block a kick, missed field goal. Oh, yeah, there's a fumble with 2 seconds. Like, just so many horseshoe finishes.
Saw the stat. I think it was yesterday, maybe this morning. Their record last year in 1-score games was just
It's like 11.
nearly
or
impeccable.
13.
And
Oh,
this
yeah.
year, it's come home
It's
to
normal.
roost.
Yeah. It's normalized.
I picked a few games.
It's like our schedule for the Flames. Can you read those, or is that too small?
Now I got a push out of the pack. I took the Raiders, Jeez. Like a lot of these, after you watch the game in hindsight, it's like, what was I?
No, if we could
hell
know the
was I-
results.
what was I
first, it'd
thinking?
be way better.
But I mean, some of them are pretty close here. Texans, I think they won by 3, not 6, and the Lions, it wasn't a great game.
Lions were no good. 4th down. Come on.
Don't go. It's the
Damn
happiness
Campbell.
hedge. I had the Vikings -2.5, but the Bears won, so happy about that. Last minute, I had to put the Steelers in for my buddy Jack. It came through.
Came through.
So kind of a 500 week. Didn't
6-6-1.
Didn't really
Made all the games exciting though.
Sure did.
They all mattered.
It really does.
Sorry, honey, I got work to do.
And you don't have to parlay the whole thing, even though I did. Could have won like 15 grand. Didn't, but it's the nice thing about Bet365. You do whatever you want. So this week though, feeling it.
That CD Lamb and
You should
George
AI.
Pickens going off last night. Player props.
Should have had another one. Do you see him drop? Lamb had that.
Yeah, he
too.
dropped one in there.
Okay, Jack, you went away from picks. You went over under.
I did go over under, and
Yeah,
I
you were
felt
gonna have to right the ship.
really good about it.
Mm.
I mean, look at the
Um,
smile on your face there.
I know.
He's like, I can't wait to take this
I'm
over.
swapping my picture this week. That's what I'm gonna do to change
I
things
like
up.
it.
Yeah, Seattle, LA was a boring game. Darnold sucked. I think he threw 4 picks.
He did.
I love his analysis.
Every time that guy's in a big game, he just can't.
Oh,
You can't
pressure.
get it.
Oh dear.
San Fran, Arizona was a complete shootout. Was nowhere close to the under. Jacoby Brissett threw like 500 yards.
Purdy was great.
Purdy looked
too.
great in his
Yeah.
return.
And McCaffrey,
Set a record for what? Completions?
47 completions.
Jack has the under.
I've got the under. Cincy Pitt was really close because Pittsburgh's D just kept scoring at the end. I think it was 48, so I barely got that. And then I thought Dan the Man was coaching up the offense, and they couldn't do shit.
The weather, though, right? You had to make these on
you know
Friday.
what?
You didn't know what the weather was going
I
to
got
be.
to start looking into the weather.
Yeah,
I
you
think
got a
that's.
meteorologist here. Rhett's a good.
If I'm
guy
going to
for
be
that.
doing the over-unders, I need to look into the weather.
You gotta start looking at
Yeah.
barometric
It was just-
pressure and moisture in the atmosphere.
You've seen
Ups,
how
downs.
much work Rhett puts into his picks.
I know.
It's
the thing.
time for you to match that effort.
Homework, Jack.
You've got a great role model here. If you just open your eyes, eh?
Damn it.
Got to take the Bills. I don't know who they're playing. It doesn't matter. Taking the Jags.
Lamar's my quarterback. I'm taking them. What team's he on? It's leading us.
It's,
We really have nothing to say except he's smarter than us.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad you guys try to poke fun, but
No, I'm not. I'm just, that's what it is.
I'm 9 games under. Dean is
you're gonna
9
have a
games
tough
under.
time getting back to square.
Not
one.
after this week.
7 games under.
How many games this week?
Boy,
Let's go. Let's go. It's bad when I feel good about a 6-6-1. It's like, okay.
Yeah,
all
500.
right, nice.
Making up ground. Like, no,
Whew.
you're still
No,
900.
treading water, boot. Okay.
Look at all that work you did just to be in the same spot.
Yeah. All the work Jack had to do for me to be in the same spot. It's a lot of artwork there. Anyway, I mean, I liked you shaking it up, doing the over-unders.
Yeah.
Shake and bake.
Now, Pin, are you changing our philosophy?
I'm
or-
going back to the lab. I got to change some things because I've been just miserable. There was a time when I was the top of the group. It was about a month ago, and it has been awful since. So
How
I've got to
do you
reinvent
remember
the wheel
that you were at the top of the group.
because I'm egotistical.
I was going to say, of course he knows.
It was not good, but it was the best of the bad.
Okay.
Rhett has really pulled up his socks. He had a great month. I got to switch things up.
Nice.
Well, I'll have those picks for you on Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, go Friday. We can
Okay,
we
yeah.
can do because what do we got this
So a
week?
team pick on Thursday. I
well, you
love
know
the
what?
team pick.
I don't know that I showed you the NFL stuff in the Pinder Report, so my apologies.
Oh, no.
We here quickly. We'll show you the Thursday nighter.
We got all
because
day tomorrow.
Your buddy Rhett, Josh Allen, he's gonna be playing Thursday night.
Your buddy
My boy.
Look at that.
against the Howl.
Did
Cookie.
you watch the second half of the Manning Allen exorcism?
Manning.
I saw that it exists. I haven't watched it.
Did they threw some stuff over the river there? Over
It
the
was
the
pretty
falls?
good.
Yeah, they've got that comedic thing going. I give
Allen's
Josh Allen
good,
credit.
too.
He
He's
does not look
not
like
a-
a pro
yeah.
athlete. He's actually looks
Somebody
like he's
said
got some
something the other
chops.
day about why they liked him because he's not arrogant.
He's not arrogant.
Super down to earth. Seems like a dude.
Yeah, he does seem like a dude. He's
Huh.
perfect for that team,
He's perfect for that city.
especially when he throws for 3 and runs for 3.
That
He's
helps.
really
he
good. for
decides
that.
to win it on
Yeah.
his own. Yeah.
He's really good on those games.
There's your Thursday slate, just because it was on topic. So, Rhett, if you want to pick the Bills, we'll do NFL picks on Thursday.
I'll be in PA
CJ Stroud.
watching this bad boy.
Where do you saddle up in PA?
I might have to go to the lake.
Oh, you should.
Go up to
You got power in the winter there?
Mom. Oh yeah,
Water?
We're not national park BS.
Oh, seriously. Nothing will be frozen.
Nobody knows what we're talking about.
What's the line?
Pull it up right now.
Take a guess. What without before
6.5.
minus
It's in Houston.
Oh, it's in Houston.
I'm correct, Jack. because I'm not going to peek yet.
I'll go 4.5 Bills minus.
We'll go look right now.
I'm going to say it's 6.5 Bills.
It's in Houston.
Yeah, Bills minus 5.5. I'll adjust. 5.5.
Okay.
Rhett, guess?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, 5.5.
Line feels about right then.
Good at guessing line, just not on which side's
No,
win.
that's
You know,
right.
where
I'm
we're
taking?
struggling. Yeah.
Know who I'm taking?
I'll wait till Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a
Keep me in
real cliffhanger.
suspense.
We've been doing this for 10 years. The only time he's never picked the Bills are bye weeks.
And even then, sometimes. So, hey, it's a push.
Hey, I didn't lose.
Holiday season is coming up.
Yeah.
You like to be around others, enjoy yourself, but you can't just got stuff. But you want to be able to celebrate and have the joy of raising a cold one with friends. And that is where Temple Golden Lager comes in.
Mm-hmm.
A non-alcoholic beer that actually tastes like a beer. With Temple Golden Lager, you get that refreshing beer taste that you're looking for, whether you're abstaining, simply pacing yourself, or don't sacrifice in the joy of raising a cold one with friends. Their Golden Lager will be an everyday favorite, only 65 calories per can. Consume without compromise. Available online or at liquor stores in Calgary. You can buy in Calgary at Co-op grocery stores starting November 21st.
Nice.
Right away.
That's right away.
And Amazon Prime right now. They're online. Their website is Drink Temple. That's TEMPL.com. Drink Temple.
I'm noticing this now. If you're hosting a party, there kind of is an onus on you to have some non-alcohol.
100%.
And that, I think that's great because, people are like, hey, I'm going to drive, so I'd like to have beer, but no alcohol is great.
Yeah.
And other people would say, hey, that's your business.
And
But
some people, they'll have like the bubbly waters
Sure.
and stuff. It's like, okay, that's
I'd rather have something taste like beer, though.
have something that doesn't taste like. I shouldn't disparage.
Swamp water.
No, it's okay. It's each their own.
Temple, tastes good. Load up on the holidays if you're hosting. Let's go.
Load up.
Load up.
Load
I don't have to go to the liquor store. Co-op, you kidding me?
How about it?
21st? Bam.
It's right away. It's right there. Thoughts on this game tonight? Final before we head to the super chats and we
More excited about it because the Hawks are playing quite good and they got some young guys that you like watching.
Hawks are 6th in the league in goals, and that's usually a problem for the Flames, who I think have scored 4 goals like 3 times this year.
At some point, we're going to have to just absolutely lambaste Sharon Govich, though, if he doesn't start doing something.
I feel
right?
like we've kind of
I feel like we've been very kind, real, and on point.
I feel it's been harsh but fair.
Yeah, like it hasn't been just
Fair, maybe.
get the out of town then if you don't want to try anymore, right?
Get out of
Like,
town with that contract, but yeah.
well, you can just go home. We'll send the check. I don't whatever.
Yeah, and look, like we've seen a bit of that with some other players here. Like we saw 2 sides of Kuzmenko when he was here. He scored at a 40-goal pace after the Lindholm trade that year, and the next year it was just like, oh, this is the guy that Tocchet couldn't trust. So it's not like it's not in him to be good. That's kind of why we're disappointed.
If you just put in the effort and want.
Yeah, and if if he wants to do that, and he's got better players to play with, so the Hanzik injury is not great, but at least there's.
And I get why it'd be hard for Huska because does this guy deserve to be on a second line? Or probably not. But it does you no good to have him on a fourth line.
No,
Then you get to the end of the night. Well,
together.
what'd you do tonight? Well, you didn't hit anybody. You got no points. You
literally-
played 8 minutes. So I mean,
He had 30 goals 2 years ago. This isn't a different human. It's not like
you
he's
got to put him in that spot, even
have
though
to.
he doesn't deserve it.
Yeah.
And for Zary,
same thing. He hasn't deserved it either, but there you go. Here's your chance.
There you
Carve out
go.
a roll.
Yeah.
Oh, go get him.
He's jacked up for this game.
I can. Yeah, it's.
I can't
I
wait.
shudder to think how you'd be.
The
The vibe you'd
If
have
I
if you
had-
were
if
not
I-
this.
I'm
jacked
just
up.
glad I got nothing to do tonight.
Yeah.
Is that right? This is the first of 7 road games in 8 games.
Huh?
Like it's a long stretch on the road, and the Flames were awful against Chicago a week order.
7 road games in 8 games.
Yeah, because they come home for 1 against Dallas and Saturday.
I see.
2 on the road, back home, then a 5-game road.
Right.
Vancouver, Tampa, Florida,
Then,
Carolina.
God
Nashville.
darn Christmas will be upon them. They'll
Yeah.
be just
They got a bunch after that at home.
Jeez.
Oh, Christmas games.
I like watching games from the United Center in Chicago. Those Hawk jerseys always look great.
The Madhouse.
The Madhouse.
Anthem's great there too.
Yeah.
Cheer for the anthem.
Do they
Good
still
horn.
do Chelsea Dagger?
Ooh, good question. I
Might
would
find
think
out.
so. Probably.
Stay tuned.
Pew, meow, 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 meow.
Something like that. You're hungry now, eh?
Yeah, it's been 60 some hours and I'm starving. I got a brisket sitting over there.
Time for the super chat. If you're in the chat as we're live and you put some money down along with a comment, we take the money and get it to the youth centers of Calgary, and then we put your comment on the show. Some feel like, why do you wait till the end of the show? I don't know.
Because he gets distracted easily. 20
bucks from BSJ_YYC. Pinder needs some crew in his ears.
I read the book. It's probably gonna be better than the music. The book was unreal.
Yeah, they're
Not boring.
Was that today we talked about?
Yesterday.
That was yesterday.
Oh, I was like, jeez, I'm losing it.
Yeah.
You're hungry.
I think like Mick Mars or like one of them was dead.
That's
and then
right.
came
They
back
did
to life.
Resuscitate him.
Yeah. Like Jack.
Jack, the book's called The Dirt. I think it's probably between
Oh,
a
you
grade
can
5
watch
and
the
grade 8
show.
reading
It's a
level.
movie,
Okay,
yeah,
this
they
is
put-
even better. No
they
worry
did
about
the
reading.
movie, yeah.
Is there the documentary? I think it's on
Reading
Netflix.
stuff for him.
Are we talking about the same movie? Because I saw Pamela and Tommy Lee.
That's a different one. That's more of a documentary.
Show, too. Great insight.
Yeah. Watch that one too, Jack.
It was on a fishing trip.
Hey, the working man like $5. McDavid must have a Kawhi Leonard type deal, or his wife's restaurant in downtown got a nice loan for him to stay and play with such shit with Leon.
I brought that up,
If
but
you
that
had
would
a
be
time machine.
that would be
Guys, nothing's
illegal.
wrong here. Didn't you hear Noodles?
I don't think
Everything's great.
Don't
Going
take
back to the cup final.
pot shots at Noodles.
I don't like it when you take runs at
I love Noodles, but he basically said nothing to see here.
I think he's
Which
got
is
a
the opposite
point.
of what we said.
Yes, but he's got a point, and you're saying there's nothing. Anyway,
We can both be right. They can fix it, but it is not pretty right now.
I don't think that's what he said.
but then he said that they can turn it around and that you wouldn't let him
He said they're
have that.
not
They
motivated.
continue to say that they're going to make the playoffs.
But you didn't in that. If you go back, it's like, well, their forwards are this and their D.
I think they're worse than last year. I do.
I think the point he was making is that they're going to make the playoffs. They'll finish third in the division.
It's not that impressive.
Working man. Noodles on Oilers payroll, making excuses.
Thank you, working man. Nice to
Listen, I have no problem with your Oilers take. I just don't like it when you go at Noodles.
I feel like Noodles tries to be
He just comes in to be
way
a good
more
teammate.
professional than we are.
Pinder would spar with the Pope if the Pope
it's
had a
friendly banter.
McDavid jersey on.
Yeah.
Friendly banter. He's actually a White Sox fan. The
Is
Pope.
he?
They suck.
Oh, yeah, Chicago.
Sorry, Pope.
Tough being the Pope.
Big Sox guy. Hoagie Wan.
Hoagie Wan, $6.99. Hey, Rhett. It's getting cold out.
Gritting cold.
I feel like soup today.
Soup sounds.
Do I go with chowder, ramen, pho,
Today,
or something else?
all of them are excellent choices. I feel like today I need a ramen.
I had ramen 2 nights ago. It was phenomenal.
I need a ramen today. That's a great call, Hoagie Wan.
So good.
My feel there, the creamy soup. It's got to be cold. Like it's chilly out, but yeah, a nice warm brothy soup would be good today.
Mm-hmm. Spicy.
You want to get into the chowders and the thick cream of cauliflower and stuff when she's damn cold.
Hoagie Wan Kenobi.
It is a non-lose.
You're not losing. You're,
you're
going to
good
be
either
happy.
way.
Yep, absolutely.
It's D all the above. Whatever you like there, go get
But
it.
I'm feeling a ramen for you, buddy.
Chowder.
Say it, Frenchie. It's chowder.
Vicious.
Patronus.
50 Seek.
Oh, that's Swedish kroners.
Nice.
Wow.
If you were the Leafs, would you do a trade like Domi, Joshua, or Michelli in a third for Bunting? Isn't that what they just
Aren't all those players kind of the same?
like Bunting they had and got rid of?
They
and
got rid of Bunting.
Didn't they give up a third to get Michelli kind of thing? I don't know what you do if you're the Leafs.
You've got to start playing better.
They're
it's
not a
gotta be
Bunting
in the
away.
trade. No, God, no.
They don't have Matthews right now. Nylander is a star, but he's
pulling a Willie.
Willie Styles.
right. He's
And they need their goalie back. Stolar's sneaky, been really, really good. But if he's not there, he's not helping.
Carlo hasn't been good and is on the IR now.
They are a big, old,
Who
tall,
else is on
heavy
your
hurt
eye?
bag.
The guy that was here,
Tanev.
Tanev, yeah. They
Yep.
beat the piss.
It's a long in the tooth blue line, friends.
It's the only thing. Do they need to trade for Rasmus? Sure, but they're not in a position to. Are we going to give up assets to get an expiring
wanna make-
contract and Rasmus?
If they want to make a panic trade, desperation, by all means, fleece them. But I don't know that they'll do it.
I don't either.
Don't they have to, though?
Look, if you wait till the Olympic break and you're close, yeah, you have to. But if you're brutal,
But why
I
do
think
they
you
have
just
to?
flush
It's
it.
not,
I don't think they can be brutal. I think that's not an acceptable take in Toronto.
Yeah, I just think if it's that bad and you haven't made a trade, you might be looking for a new GM.
Well,
So are you going to let
That's
the
what
desperate
I'm saying.
GM? Are you going to make the desperate GM bring out the Louisville Slugger and take a big cut on a trade you're going to lose? I wouldn't.
he makes a good point where you should evaluate the team when it's all on the ice. And but I don't think I do think Treliving's in a spot where he's probably going, fuck, I better make a trade.
Yep.
This might be saving my own ass.
And when you're struggling, there's not a lot of good offers for you. Everyone's trying to fleece you. You also
There's
don't
no
have much
one in
the way of
Leafland
prospects.
that thinks missing the playoffs.
it is hard though when
okay.
you have so little in terms of tradable assets.
You're screwed.
To get Scott Lawton and Brandon Carlo, they gave up like 2 Brinks trucks, like 2 firsts and 2 of their best 3 prospects for those 2 guys. And what are they? It's like, well, one's probably like a 4 or 5 on defense, and the other is playing 4th line center. Like that is not good asset management in terms of like what you paid to what you got. And if the Flames last year looked at that Brandon Carlo return and he was their second option for Rasmus, God, that would have been a haul. Ew. Thank you.
Not good.
But now they'll have learned their lesson.
Yeah.
Right.
It's too bad though. Poor Leafs.
That's a shame.
It is.
Yeah. It's too bad.
Between Edmonton and Toronto. Just 2
You
big
know
fan
what though?
bases.
The playoffs are more fun when they're in it. And they get, they start hitting the speed wobbles, like, oh, you got to play ball. It's just always more dramatic and fun when they're in.
Because now you got the Ottawa thing too, right? Like they
Yes,
look good. They're doing it without Brady. And it's Florida, they got the Demons. Boston, they got the Demons. Like they were up 3-0 on Ottawa, and there were still people freaking out in Toronto during that series. And yeah, Montreal would be unbelievable. Hockey gods,
Yeah.
if you could, that would be special.
That's it, Jack?
That's all.
If you were at, say you went to somebody's place, Christmas party, you're meeting people, say, hey, how you doing, whatever, and you're talking, oh, so you do sports or whatever.
Mhm.
If somebody asked you or said, yeah, there was that guy that played in Montreal without the mask, Jaquez, what was his name?
Jaquez.
You'd walk away from that person immediately, right? Be
You
like,
distance yourself.
yeah, I don't know who you're talking about. And you would just be like, holy fuck, who is
gonna
this
be
guy?
a tough conversation if I stay here.
There'd be some hearty chortling.
I just
That
got
guy over there
take
is
a
like
piss here.
Jaquez something played for the
Jaquez Plant.
Sounds like a Key and Peele skit. Hango McCringleberry.
How was the show today, Jack?
Great show.
Yeah?
I'll do my research on Jaquez and
See how
Yeah,
many
report back.
Jaquez
report
Hall
back.
of Famers there are.
See you, buddies.